Maria Mutter Reinummaid,
Maria Mutter Reinummaid,
erbarm dich über die Christenheit,
erbarm dich über die Christenheit,
erbarm dich über die Nukin,
erbarm dich über die Nukin,
die noch in diesem Elend sind,
die noch in diesem Elend sind. Maria Mutter Reinummaid, erbarm dich über die Christenheit, erbarm dich über die Nukin,
die noch in diesem Elend sind.
Erwirb uns Huld jenes Kind, der sich niemand heim gedient.
Amor der Gnade voll, du kannst und machst uns helfen wohl. Verlich uns an gnädigen Gott, umhet uns da vor aller Not, dass uns lässt vor aller Not, umhete vor dem Gehen Tod.
Hello, I'm here now. How are you doing, Sean? You look You look quite hot, actually. You have the hot forehead of a sweaty man. Oh, gosh. God, Sean. Oh no, Sean. Do you not have a fan that you could someone to sort of waft a breeze onto you? Oh, that would be good. That'd be good. Sort of wet flannel that you tied around your head.
All that's been lost. All that was lost. My microphone was muted.
Oh.
Yeah, they were playing with the F alarm, but I thought they were just playing with the F alarm. Also, guys, I wanted to let you know that the F alarm is disabled. The F alarm was something that...
Yeah.
Have you unmuted yourself now?
Yeah.
That was incredible. I thought that was quite good. I thought that was a quite good opening ambit, and it completely lost.
MonoDB has come up to check on me. The problem is I thought people were playing with the F alarm for it. I think the F alarm is bad and it needs to go. The way it works is, or the way it was intended to work is, sometimes I miss something, or the chat has decided I need to pay attention to something, and people can ramp up an F alarm, and when it hits 10 Fs, it will play an alarm. But
well, that's good.
It does in practice, not so much. But even here, I'm criticizing it, but actually they were.
How about we give out your phone number, and then if you miss something, they give you a ring.
Yeah, what I need is a burner. I need a burner phone for the streams. Yeah. Oh, what's this little Nokia doing? It's for Twitch, actually. It's fully legit. It's for King. One. Yeah, one for each stream. Yeah. This is the King Morl phone.
One for each stream. One for each possible event that you have overlooked in each stream.
The chat is correct. You did use the F alarm correctly. My lack of trust prevented the F alarm from working correctly. But now they want me to get a burner phone, so I can't win really. No. What do people need to know who may have missed some of the recent streams, or in fact all of them? What might anyone need to know, just to recap?
In the last one, we were mid-Crusade.
And we remain mid-Crusade.
Remember, everyone remained mid-Crusade. Every army had sort of linked to ours because we were carrying King Morl's meme machine.
Yes, let's take a look, in fact. Oh, the wheel is up.
Let's do that. Let's jump in.
So here's our army. We are trying to take Jerusalem, to name it Bear-Rusalem. We're part of a crusade in 904, but we are actually the king of Pissing Myself here. This place you may know, Pissing Myself from real life. Yeah. Can you rename the crusade? I don't reckon so.
You cannot rename the crusade, but you could rename the crusade target if it existed, as it will do to Bear-Rusalem.
Oh, just to go over our donations. They do change every single time. Both of the standard donations on the far right have gone down 50p each, just as a treat, just because it's hot. £2 to rename.
Summer stale.
Yeah, just to rename any NPC or kingdom. It's £2, and £7 is to spin the wheel, just to take a look at what we got on the wheel today. Some you may be familiar with.
Things.
We can become enraged. We can get Bear as a nickname. Baloo can receive 20 books. It might not sound like much, but those 20 books will really help Baloo in the College of Cardinals, because Baloo has become a bishop. And we're trying to line up Baloo to be a pope.
There's one single thing on the wheel that will help our objective. It is that.
Yeah, it might not sound as exciting as Sibling is Bear, but 20 book Baloo actually is the next step on our journey. The spelling of Baloo has been criticised. I will fix it then.
Well, once you get the books, you'll have the ability to correct them, for one of the books is a dictionary.
Well, once we get the books, we might remove it from the wheel anyway. But
yeah.
What else is on there? Glitter clothes. Those are Glitter Hoof's baby clothes. Cthulhu. Golden arm. We receive a golden arm. Forged bloodline, which Josie Russell reads as frog bloodline. Maybe that's something we can implement in future. Pirate. We become a pirate. Bear nickname. Holy otter. Gates of hell. And flying machine.
Yeah.
People seem very keen on frogs. I don't know how to implement that at short notice, but we'll keep frogs in the suggestion box.
Yeah. I don't think offhand there is any way to implement frogs, but I think we could probably find a way to implement frogs.
We put our heads together. We can come back with a frog. Episode 6, the frog episode.
Yeah, I think so.
And as the donations ramp up, we increase. We move over our ongoing storyline. £20, the Pope steals our favourite doll. At £40, we are cuckolded by the Pope. At £60, we duel the Pope to the death. And at £80, we erect an anti-cuckoldry monument. Very strong opinions on cuckoldry.
Arc structure. Yeah. This follows on from our last stream event, which was the rise and fall of our romantic relationship with the Pope. Descent into bitter rivalry. Yes, and now the Pope is not only not our lover, but hates us quite a lot. Opinion of funny Heir. Oh, actually, minus 100 from rivalry and minus 10 from former lover. But actually, doesn't hate us nearly as much as they could. They like us because of our piety. Well, again, it does help. Yeah, we're crusading currently in the war together.
We got some good traits.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're okay. There may be room yet to repair this relationship, but I severely doubt it, because we'll probably end up killing you.
Funny Heir has asked, did we get cuckolded and why do we hate the Pope? Well, no, we haven't been cuckolded. And why do we hate the Pope? We don't hate the Pope. Just by breaking it off, they're just spurned as a former lover. Can I increase Ben's mic volume? Yes. How is this?
Ooh. Hello, I'm talking louder now, possibly. I'm not sure if I am, though. Am I?
Yeah, you are. You might even be a little louder than me now, so we're fine.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm just going off the levels that are visible to me. Now, I want to... Whoa, tone it down? No way.
Oh, am I too loud?
I won't turn you down. Not for love nor money. I'm boiling, so I want people to know early off. I give it 90 minutes before I lose the plot of what's going on. So let's get stuck in, I think. Now, in terms of what to start on or what to do, it very much is rooted around this war here. I think we should focus on the war, and in order to do so, let's make sure there's nothing like really huge at home to worry about, so we can just be principally war focused.
Yeah, we have a diplomacy option at the top, the second one in, and what that is, raise tribal army. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
should we want that?
Yeah, I don't think so, because we essentially have this gigantic meme-filled army. MonoDB says that maybe I could be cooled down if someone span the wheel like it was a fan. Very inventive and
very smooth.
Real smooth. Oh, really good. Crystal buttery smooth. I've got title loss on Succession.
On-stream manipulation.
Because of
that's Gavelkind.
Yeah, not so keen.
So in about 5 years, I think you should be able to pass the last law that allows you to reform into feudalism.
Oh, and what is that last law then? Let's. We want low centralization.
Max tribal organization.
Yeah, and I may not suggest a law change under the current law. Do I not need technology in order to do that then?
I think it's because you're currently voting on another law. I'm not actually sure.
Minimal tribal tax.
Don't know.
It looks like we can probably think about. Oh, how do we find out?
Well, see, I don't think there should be any barriers to it. It might say under technology.
We need absolute tribal organisation. And how do we get that then?
If you hover over the next pip up on legalism, you've got 2 in legalism. What's 3? And got no
high centralisation.
I think we should be able to. Yeah, I think we should be able to just implement it when it comes to it.
But we're not waiting for any years to pass. We're not. Funny, yeah. Those blacksmith sounds are in the game. Yeah, it's different. Menus have their own background noises. This one has blacksmith sounds.
Again, I think it might be connected to the fact that you're voting on a current law. But I think it's going to be a little while before we can do it anyway, because I'm not sure if you can change laws during a war.
We'll find out. Once we're not voting on this on this law, then we'll just see if it unlocks. In the meantime, I'm going to unpause the game, turn it onto a slightly slower setting, and then just see how this war pans out.
Yeah. So we've currently got a good number of troops sieging down the county of Acre.
Just got our first donation in. What is this? It occurred to me that my wife is feeling gloomy. The burden of our unborn child is surely causing some humoral imbalance that is affecting her mood. Should I buy her something nice, or just assume she'll be fine on her own?
Now, this baby is the future Martine Puss, right? Martinus?
Martine Puss. Yeah. Martine Puss is the next Bab, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll go to Mono to throw that to a poll.
Yeah, nice.
Who's this then? Cilla Black? Yeah, Cilla Black of pissing myself. Right.
Cilla Black. I'd forgotten that you'd married Cilla Black in this.
Yeah, it's easy to forget one of the many things that's ongoing. While that poll is playing out, thank you very much, Spruce Beetle, for that £3 tip. Rename Italy Knock Knock. Whose bear pope is this? Yeah, sounds good. Italy will become Knock Knock in no time.
Let's that should be able to fit. I mean, we fitted in and the next Saturday Night Takeaway.
Well, based on how it's written, Knock Knock is in inverted commas, and whose bear pope is this is in brackets. So I think actually the name is Knock Knock. I think we're calling it Knock Knock, but like Knocky.
Right. Okay. Sure.
And I might, in fact, Knocky already sounds like an adjective, so I might select Knocky with a Y as the adjective form of Knock Knock.
Very good.
Be nice has got it.
I don't know what Italy looks like. It might be sort of fragmented at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, but is there an Italy? There is. Is there an Italy?
There's lots of different. You've got the Kingdom of, I think, Burgundy and Lotharingia. There is a future Kingdom of Italy, but I don't think it's anywhere near being made.
What's this then? Pisa is just a city.
But you can't switch to that, otherwise you'll die.
Oh,
it's a republic.
It's a republic.
Yeah.
So how do I implement this?
I mean, you could name it the Kingdom of Venice. Venice is a pretty prominent Italian kingdom up north. Or you could just have Lotharingia or Burgundy. Your choice.
Yeah, we'll call something Knock Knock, and then when Italy emerges.
Yeah.
So let's just call Lotharingia is not Italian enough. So we want a place that's like limited to Italy. Well, Italy could become Italy pretty soon, actually. It doesn't take too long for something calling itself Italy to emerge from other playthroughs.
Yeah.
But you never really know.
Spruce Beetle, I'd say it's your choice over what you want to have it become.
Well, what's this then?
Whether you want to wait or...
Latium? Oh, that's the Papal States. Can't do that then.
That's the Pope, yeah. You can't switch to that.
Really do that. And what's this? Sorry, this is just a lot of clicking and me going, hello?
Yeah.
We could do Tuscany.
Different
Tuscany, isn't
the
it?
Pope has.
Tuscany is... Feels
Tuscany?
Italy enough. Oh, it's
yeah,
under the Burgundian revolt, so it might just disappear. So where's
I'd say
normal Burgundy?
so. Burgundy is that kingdom with the blue crest there.
The kingdom with the blue crest.
Yes, it's just up from Genoa.
What? I don't know where
So
Genoa is.
you're hovering over it right now.
Oh, this Verona?
No, you were hovering over it.
What?
It's to the left. You
Here,
see a blue
this.
there.
Lovely.
No, it's one right and one down.
This white and red thing?
One down.
Oh yeah, but the blue crest. Marvellous. It's really warm.
Oh, Sean.
The Kingdom of Italy. The Kingdom of Italy exists.
Oh, it does. It's but they've chosen Burgundy as their primary kingdom.
Hey, and why not? Great, let's do it.
Why not? So I guess it's Burgundy then. Yeah.
I'm going to be this guy.
Nice. It's lady.
Even better.
Yeah.
Great, and then I'm going to rename...
Now, if you rename the Kingdom of Italy, yeah, I think go for Burgundy.
Oh, I shouldn't rename the Kingdom of Italy?
You can, but then it won't be visible on the map.
Yeah, okay, so I'll change Burgundy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, because they've got two kingdoms and they chose... Yeah. Not...
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
And then I'm just going to check on Burgundy. Well... Yeah, we can't be Rome because Rome is functionally the Papal States, and if you're the Pope, you die, so you can't inhabit the Pope long enough. So I was thinking of Knock and then Knocky.
That's good.
Hi, Vinny.
Put a hyphen there. It'd be
Yeah.
knock hyphen knocky. That'd make me feel a little bit better.
What, just in the adjective? I'm going for that. I think that satisfies.
I think that feels nice to me. That feels good.
And that's what matters.
Yeah.
We're all here to feel nice.
Right.
Never let anyone tell you otherwise. 2, 5. Okay. We're back
Okay.
in Beardom.
Nice.
Now, recommence the war.
Yeah, so it seems to be going pretty
let's,
well.
Let's take a look at our handiwork as well. So you can just about make it out there. There's Knock Knock. Oh. My favourite subject does not interest me anymore, and I can't speak about it with the same zeal as before. Oh, I'm not zealous anymore.
I mean, the Pope's going to like you a lot less.
I think he'll like me a lot less before the end of this stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So you won that siege.
Oh.
So you want to engage in...
Oh no, this is about my gluttony. As I crumple and throw away...
This is an event that pops up a lot.
Yeah. We'll deal with it this once, and if it just returns, I'll assume that whatever we choose for this, we'll choose it every time we see it. As I crumple and throw away another disappointing report, I yell at my servants demanding for more food. As of late, eating is the only thing that has provided me with some relief from the stress of leadership. Unfortunately, as my flabby chest and double chin can attest, this solution might be having long-term negative effects on my health. So, we just basically opt into, or opt out of, eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
Oh, I can be fat or stressed. That's sort of how it's putting it to me.
Yeah. There are different event chains that happen as well from this, so it's branching. Sort of affects your personality, apparently, in the game. So.
Oh, no, it's framing it slightly different. So I can get two modifiers. One is I go on a hard diet, but the fact that I'm dieting myself so hard basically makes me a little bit ill, or at least bad at certain elements of life. Or I can get stress relief plus fat, which actually makes me a little bit better at my job, and it increases my health. I don't know what the fat modifier will provide.
You hover over the little thing, yeah.
Tribes don't like me and my combat skill goes down a bit. Yeah, okay, that's actually quite a complicated choice.
Yeah. Bear in mind, you are also a bear. So, it's like,
So we got to
pre
apply
or
these
post
things.
hibernation?
Oh, Mono, this is a poll. Yeah, I think people are going to have strong opinions. I think people are going to want me to just eat for stress relief.
I think so. Again, different things happen, chat. If you select different options, so really carving out our stance.
Yeah.
On
and this will become our stance, I think, because when you get old, I guess when you get old, your metabolism changes or whatever, but it's going to throw the fat option at us a lot. So if we're pro comfort eating, then we remain pro comfort eating. Wow. Okay. Happy eating is stormed it, and that's good because that's the correct decision. Lovely. I don't care. I need this.
It's making me hungry, actually. So, Sean, you want to be engaging in some battles with your troops?
Yes, I'd love to be doing some battles. Let's take a little look at where I can... Just go down and kill Hiss?
Do it. Go down and kill.
So,
and also, the more battles you're in, the more your crusade...
Yeah, and that's what matters, right? Oh,
that is...
A Jewish exile has come to Ireland. That's fine. Welcome aboard.
Welcome. Yeah, so you were hovering over the Crusade banner there. That is right.
Yeah.
There we go. So we're the green ones, and our score, you'll see it go up now suddenly.
Yeah.
And basically that affects how much land we get at the end of the Crusade. So we want that to be as high as possible, basically.
Yeah, so what we're doing in the Crusade, it's not like a normal war. We're kind of competing for the Pope's favour by showing how much we're helping the Crusade. And...
Yeah.
Should we just stay and siege this place? There's not actually many obvious battles nearby.
Why not?
I mean, we have this massive stack of men. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Too
many, almost.
No, never have too many men. So the reason that people are swarming to us is specifically because I am Funier. Oh, am I not in? Yeah, here I am. So Funier himself, me, is here. And I have the following... Oh, what's here? I sit down covered in sweat, looking at the flight of stairs spiralling down behind me. Tasks that were once easy have now become much more difficult to perform with my new flabby body. Oh no. I'm taking a health thing because I'm too fat.
I think King Funier has diabetes.
Oh God. I don't want to have diabetes. Oh, hello. This will be Martine Puss. Oh, look at the Bernardine Morl. This will be Martine Puss, correct? Because we don't already have a Martine Puss, I think.
Beautiful polar bear portrait, can I just say?
It is incredible. Check we haven't already... Oh, hang on. We have Martinus Morl. Have we... Can people remember last time? There's a little promise at the bottom that next Bab is called Martine Puss. Was that an additional donation made on top of the Martinus donation?
How old is Lady Martinus? Martine Puss?
Actually, I'm going back over to yeah, they are. They're separate donations. Martine Puss is the next one.
Right.
Move it from the list. So we're going to have Martinus and Martine Puss.
Martine Puss was Gaunty Crisp's cat, Night Screen, but died when we did.
Yes, Martine Puss was put in our burial chamber, for better or for worse.
Yes.
Look at Martine Puss.
Lovely. No congenital illnesses. Like
yes,
cancer or syphilis,
born,
which is great.
not ill.
Yes.
Get in.
This is where the bar is set now.
Yeah, that is basically as good as it can get.
Yeah.
Oh, just been born. -5 to opinion because I'm gay. What's wrong with my children?
Horrible. Okay, yeah, we're doing pretty well in this crusade. Oh,
Poland has converted to Christianity. Great. Sick.
So it looks like the crusade is almost over, I think. We're at about 75%.
Oh, nice. Where are we? We're like top.
We're okay. We're doing all right. We'll get something out of it. Oh, what's this?
Oh, as we camp for the night, riders bearing the cross suddenly approach, led by the pious Grandmaster Lewis of Knights. of Calatrava. They settle down with us for the night. Just before I'm going to sleep, Lewis asks if I want to stay up and converse with him. It could be a great opportunity of friendship, with a 20% chance of getting a cold. Or I go, no, it's cold, and then I don't do it. And he's insulted by it.
Yeah.
Who is the Grandmaster Knights of Calatrava? Who is this?
He's I like that he's wearing a turban over his Teutonic helmet.
Yeah. That's a look. That's a toasty head.
She's very warm. Warmer than you, dare I say.
The Knights of... What is that?
Yeah, they're a Spanish order of Holy Knights. So you can call upon them in Holy Wars.
Oh, so I want to be friends with them, right?
Pretty good.
I'd get cold for that. I'd get absolutely nippy for that.
Yeah.
Nippy for knights.
Nice. Yeah, I think everyone's for that. It's the vibe, really.
Everyone here at the moment is not in a mindset where they can feel that getting cold wouldn't be amazing. Great friend.
Nice. Always good to have a friend.
Really good opinion.
Yeah, I'm just throwing them out here on the street.
Really good.
No one can tell me what to say.
It's wise. It's like proper wisdom.
Yeah. All we get.
Okay, so we should get a fair reward for our sheer level of participation.
We should get something. Again, most of it's going to go to Venice, but we'll see what happens.
What kind of thing can you get? What kind of bone can be thrown your way?
Lots of money, lots of prestige, lots of piety, artifacts, and land in Jerusalem. You might get, I don't know, the county of Iberius.
Maybe we could give that to Kings of Leon so we can finally shave him.
I'm right, we could. Forgot about that. Oh, hello.
I've got a fabricated claim on the chiefdom of Eathar.
Sean,
Connachter.
Bear in mind that because you are now King of Ireland, you have de jure claims over all of Ireland.
Yeah, so I don't need this anymore. I mean, I'll use it. Oh, no, I don't even need it. I can gain piety.
Don't need to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, then, while that little war's going on...
Oh, yeah.
No, I will pause. I don't want to waste time. Let's send our Chancellor somewhere useful. What do we want?
That's a good shout. We've got a land bridge to West Wales there.
Okay, chat. Where do we want here? Do we want... Let's just break it up to categories. Do we want to move into Scotland? Do we want to move into Wales? Or do we want the Isle of Man? I wouldn't recommend going straight into England because you've kind of got to hop over somewhere else.
Yeah. Brittany is also an option, I think.
Is Brittany northern France?
Yeah, northwest.
This little bit. Yeah.
Share our Celtic ancestry.
Yeah, Mono, can you include Brittany on the poll, please? I think the Isle of Man's already won it. I think we could...
Yeah, I think...
Oh, the Isle of Man is so gettable. The Isle of Man is eminently gettable. Oh, we Pollen, baby. Poll us up. Man, Scot, Welsh, Britanny. Not... That was confusing. Brittany. To put Brittany for Brittany.
Yeah, distinguish that. Well, that's why Britain's called Great Britain.
Yeah, because...
Lesser Britain is Brittany. The Isle of Man doesn't have any speed limits.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably by the time most vehicles can pick up full speed from acceleration, it's time to swerve to avoid the sea.
I think so. Well, that's why you have to travel up at long ways and not width ways, you see.
Yeah, the only way to sort of bust out what your engine's capable of.
Yeah. It goes up and down too. We're talking vectors. They have an amazing shield for the Isle of Man. It's just three legs.
The legs. Yeah, there's a pub I know where like whoever. There's been a couple of pubs where the publicans and Isle of Man guys said there's just legs everywhere. I love it.
Wow. What's like the Isle of Man culture? Is it distinct from sort of?
At the moment, it's
Scottish
Norse
or Welsh or. Yeah.
Unless you're talking real life, and then I have no idea.
Yeah. Must be something, but I don't know what.
Thank you very much to Jambird for that £2 donation. Asking for the Isle of Bear, which can absolutely be instigated.
Is that bear with 2 R's?
You got it, baby.
Nice.
I will just become Joran of Man quickly to put this into practice.
They're big on fairies, apparently. Can you elaborate, Spleeny.son?
Yeah, I wanna know a lot more about the man fairies.
Yeah, the bear fairies now.
Sure.
I thought Cornwall was big on fairies.
I think a lot of places are big on fairies. Ireland is big on fairies.
I think you're right. Ireland is big on fairies.
So the chiefdom of Man will become the chiefdom of Bear. And I'm guessing for adjective we'll go with Berry, like Berry, Queen of Scots.
It's pretty good.
You have to
Pixies.
be polite when
Cornwall's
you
big on
cross.
pixies.
You have to be polite when you cross a bridge.
Is that Brudge misspelling of the word bridge?
I hope
or
not.
How a South African pronounces bridge?
I thought the key to the South African accent was that all vowels are I's, like short I's. So bridge would be bridge.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're all shifted over. Bridge, because you say, if you want to say miss in South African, you say mus.
Oh,
miss
okay.
I must my kids.
I
must my kids.
Oh, yeah, very good. Oh, what won? Man? I'm sure Man won. Another siege?
Man definitely won. Well, I checked, it had 61%.
Yeah. Safe to say.
Definitely just said our chance with that.
Also, we need to remember to call it Bear. Okay,
Right.
we did our siege.
let's
now... Oh, we're still sieging.
9%.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Crusade's
nice.
going to be over pretty soon. It might even be worth preemptively sending some boats over to pick our lads up.
Yeah, I would not say that was a bad idea. Oh,
Yeah, we did it.
nice.
Victorious Crusaders. God has granted the Serene Doge Pietro of Venice. So Venice now controls. Praise God. Get rid of char info.
Yeah, so
now
I
that
think they
means
might
we
have-
could... Yeah, go on.
So it works differently. So I think it means that like they've granted the kingdom like a relative of the Doge of Venice or something. It's a bit funny how
okay.
it works.
But we're now
Yeah,
rich,
there it is.
and we've got massive rewards in terms of piety and
And cash and everything.
prestige.
Did we get any art? I think we got some artifacts. Sure.
Did we? I'd love a few
Yeah.
artifacts. We got the Regal Crusader Warhammer, and we've got the
Nice.
Finger of Saint Valentine of Rome.
That's slightly more horrifying.
Doesn't really give us much at all, actually, that finger. But
No.
the Warhammer, great, really good war artifact.
Nice. We can rename those as well.
Yeah, keep in mind artifacts are renameable.
Yeah.
Yes, we can
Right.
do the Jerusalem rename. Let me just take a look at how the kingdom is arranged. So what is... okay, so Jerusalem is a city-state here, and it is run by this Christian, which means I can become it and not die.
Philistria is the Greek name for Jerusalem.
Right. Two 6 5 6 2 5. So Philistia is now going to become Jerusalem, and then I guess it would be Jerusalemite.
Yeah, Jerusalemite. Yeah,
Jerusalemite.
that's a good word. That's a meaty word. That is lots of syllables.
It is. It's quite dense. It's like it's like a big thick pie.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd love a. Oh, lovely metaphor.
Thanks. I was going to say stroganoff, but I'm like, actually, a stroganoff, while rich, it's not dense.
It's very, no, and it's sort of watery and thin. If you don't make it right.
No, but it is rich in flavour because it's got all.
It's got all sort of.
Doesn't like
carrots
traditional
and onions.
stroganoff have like alcohol through it?
It's got red wine, isn't it?
Yeah, I always find that any alcohol added to a savoury dish complicates the flavour beyond my palate's ability to comprehend. I always find splitting up, split in half and send half on. See how they get on.
That's the one.
And probably need to send some more boats down. I find boats possibly the least fun thing in this game.
Yeah, they're a real chore.
Okay, so all the spare boats, I'll get them to head over.
Bring the boys back home.
The boys are coming home.
Yeah.
That's not anything, is it? That's just me confusing the Thin Lizzy song with "It's Coming Home" with a football chant. That's not doing anyone any favours. Nope. That's cut off a little bit. I'll check on that. How many people are in here? Not nearly enough.
Nowhere near enough, no.
If I
you need to split them up a little bit more.
More splitting.
Yeah, there we go.
And maybe if I split this in half, there's a chance. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That should be mostly full after that, and then the rest of the fleet. Oh. Even now that the pregnancy is over, my wife's cravings for exotic food have yet to stop. I'm starting to think she is just taking advantage of my generosity to grow fat. All right. I mentioned this in a previous stream, but there's a real fat obsession in this game, which is not ideal.
Yeah, these events come up basically once per ruler. So if you play a full game of, I don't know how many 20 rulers, it comes up a lot.
Yeah.
It seems to be one of the more common events. I don't really know why.
Our choices are, after her labour, she deserves a treat. We can do this because we're gluttonous ourselves. We gain prestige, and Cilla Black loves us because we're both fat. I lecture her about her eating habits, and she doesn't like me, gets angry, and I just ignore it. It's nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So I think we know which way this one's going to go, but I'll let it play out.
I think so.
And just to clear up to Mono, this is a poll. This is a poll. Even in certain cases where it's clear cut, I'll allow the chat to use their autonomy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pro-fat stream.
Oh, I thought the... Thank you very much, Nightscreen, for that £2 donation. Rename Kerak to Marge versus the... I thought that had lost something, but... So where's Kerak?
Kerak.
I'll have to look that up after this.
You might have to search for it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this one... Nightscreen, I have no idea what this is about, or what you're talking about. A nice little treat has it. Let's. There's no way it can go any other way.
Oh no, Kerak is in Jerusalem, I think. It's there. It's right.
Oh, it's right there.
So you're right. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Anonymous, for that £2 donation. Can I rename Saint Valentine's Sponge Thinger? Yeah, absolutely. Firstly, let's do Kerak. Marge versus, though. Was that what you meant to write? I'm fine with it, but I just don't understand.
Sort of the vibe of the stream, I think.
Well, I thought at least, often it's like, I sort of get it, but I know no one else would. But this is like, even I'm out of the loop now.
Is it to match up with another province name? So it's like Marge versus the...
It'll be Marge versus the Montreal, or Marge versus the Owl.
Oh, monorail! Marge versus the monorail.
Marge versus the monorail. Very good. Marge versus the Monorail.
Oh, nice.
Marge versus the Monorail. Really good, Nightscreen. Thanks for not explaining it and having us just duke it out.
Oh, can I just... Oh, I got a real sense of catharsis there. I'm working it out. I feel really happy. Marge versus the...
How do I turn Marge versus the into an adjective?
Full? Do you add full at the end?
Marge versus the full. Let's just...
No, I'm just trying to think what is the definition of an adjective and how you...
I'm going to leave it because I think if we leave it as it is, we might find that the sentence that is included it, like it will be the war in the Marge versus the war, and that might be fun.
yeah, that's fine.
Marge
Yeah,
versus
that's
the
nice.
Monreal. Really nice.
That's good.
For a
That's
while, I
good.
was looking going, Marge versus the Al Jowf. And that wasn't
Yeah,
getting me anywhere.
It's a Series 30 episode.
Yeah. Grand. Oh, hello. Oh, this has got a couple to do now.
Nice.
Jambard, I'll get round to yours in a second. I just want to do Anonymous's £2 donation. Can I rename it St. Valentine's Spongefinger? Why, yes, I can. Now, I click on it, and then I click rename.
You should be able to... It's just because the... yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So I actually have to go back, and I just to put the word sponge in. Spongefinger of St. Valentine's of Rome. Easy peasy.
Much less ominous and much more tasty.
Yes, really nice. And we know why people would value that so much. Because sponge fingers are nice.
Yes. Yes.
Jambard tipped £2.
Have you still got more donations?
Yes, just one more. Thank you very much, Jambard, for that £2.
Yeah.
I wanted to rename Fair Isle as Bear Isle, but the only Scottish islands might be the Faroe Isles. So I'll also accept Barrow Isles. Chat can choose.
Is this a poll? Feels like a poll to me.
Well, let me find out the information. Is the Fair Isle on this?
It's north, I think. North of that.
It's really hard to see these island names.
Norther than... more northerly than Shetland. That one.
Ah, yeah, the Fair Isle. Yeah, it's in its Norse version, so we can call it Berriar, or we can call it the Bear Isle as well. But yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
But also, and the Pharaohs are here, right? No. Where are the Pharaohs?
Those were the Pharaohs just then. We were on the
These?
Pharaohs.
Oh, I see.
No, before. The northwest. That's Orkney and Shetland there.
I see.
There
I
you go.
see. I
That's
see.
the Faroe Isles.
So, let me just try and run that by what? So there isn't a Fair Isle, right?
Fair
Or is that
Isle.
the same? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a place called Fair Isle. Well, it's in Shetland. But it's like a smaller...
It's like a tiny thing that won't be represented on this map.
Yeah, it won't be on the map, yeah. It's between Orkney and Shetland, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not going to exist on here. But
No,
maybe
no.
we'll do Barrow Isle. What do people think?
I'm thinking Barrow Isle.
Yeah, I think Barrow Isle is our main option here.
Yeah.
Please stop me while I'm doing this if you think this is bad. I mean, we haven't done it that way before, where I'm just going to do what I think is correct and let the chat just stop me if it's wrong. Could be a new
They'll
way
drop
of
the
living.
F alarm.
I don't
Give you a
know.
ring on your burner. Oh, the adjective is fairy. That's lovely.
Barrow Isles. Yeah. And what we doing for berries, or what is the Faroese? I think I've heard
guess you say-
Faroese before.
Yeah, you say Faroese, I think.
Yeah, so we'll do Faroese.
Double check that.
Faroese is quite
Yeah,
a
Faroese.
mouthful.
Lots of vowels. That vowel to
Faroese.
consonant ratio
Yeah.
is off the hook.
I shouldn't have the A in it. Faroese.
There we go, that's better. Nice.
Grand.
So now we're sort of, the war's over, and we're carting our troops back to Ireland.
Yeah.
Pissing myself.
It's so
You've
hard,
got
isn't it?
new
It's so hard
ambitions,
to
Sean.
always keep the...
No.
Okay, so it's possible to...
You can rank up in the society.
I'll just get my lads back.
Yeah, bring the boys back home.
The boys are coming home.
Nice.
I've decided to take Fluffy along with me today as I preach to the people about God and how they should try to live their lives according to the rule of St. Benedict. Fluffy is attentive throughout, and I'm sure she has learnt some valuable lessons about God and the Benedictine order today. Hey, Benedictine's going to get better at learning and intrigue. Pretty good.
Either get some books or some daggers.
Yeah, although I think she's going to succeed. She's going to become
You think?
quite a significant successor.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll get some land before other people.
Oh, Jezebel died.
Oh no, she's meant to be an amazing witch.
No, that's sad.
Tell you what, Andrea Eldritch. Oh no, there's going to be a jihad. I don't think they're going to jihad Island though. No one jihads Island.
No, not yet.
Spin to win.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Did
Mono.
Did we get a wheel? Oh, nice.
I say spin to win. Often spinning doesn't really work that way.
Spin to instantly lose.
Yeah, well, it's been more spin to make this game really hard for ourselves. Thank you very much for that £7 donation, MonoDB. Let's spin to lose.
Nice.
Forge Bloodline. Okay, a slightly more complicated
Forge
one.
Bloodline.
We've been waiting for this.
Okay, this is an exciting one, guys. Yeah, so basically you have the opportunity as a leader of a dynasty to forge your own bloodline, and your children will inherit the same traits because they can trace their origins back to you. And we have a choice of 4 different options because the chat's going to decide obviously what bloodline we pick. And they basically boil down to number 1, going to make murdering people a lot easier. Number 2 is you can sort of interfere with your relatives and change their personality traits and habits. Number 3 is, as a good Christian man, you can attract wandering damsels and bards to your court. And number 4 is you just bloody love to go places and loot and conquer their lands. So there's a lot in there, but basically it's option 1, murder. Option 2, interfere with relatives. Number 3, damsels and bards. Number 4, you just love looting so much.
Yeah, so Mono, if you could throw those to a poll. This is important because this affects everyone who comes after us.
Yeah, this is like a decision that will last the entire length of this game, you know.
Mank B, you put your number in just a little pip too early, so you might want to re-vote.
Yeah. Should be juicy.
This could be tight.
Yeah, this could go either way.
People are not pro-murdering or looting. Quite a peaceful stream. They don't mind interfering with their relatives' constitutions.
No, well, you got to do that.
Tell you what, I'll keep ferrying because ferrying is broadly quite dull.
It's not the highlight.
Pick a new Chancellor because that's boring as well.
Pick a new Chancellor.
Oh, and the Chancellor is supposed to be...
You've got new ambition.
We need to fabricate this claim on Bear.
Bear. Yeah.
Bear.
I feel like you should say the spelling.
Yes. Bear.
Bear. Lean into it, you know. Really go whole hog. There's a cat in this room right now, and I'm trying to beckon him over to me to show him on stream for about 5 minutes now. He's just sitting just out of sight and reach. And
that's very frustrating. The cat would be popular, I think.
Yeah. Cat would be a great addition to the stream.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get his attention, but he's just sitting there facing the other way.
That's a cat.
That's a cat for you.
People are giving you some Fs in the chat for the cat.
Can you give me some Cs in chat, please, for the cat? C's would be better.
C's in chat for cat.
He's coming a bit closer, but he's sort of hovering. No, I'm just going to get him.
How many unique votes have we got on that poll? Is that saying 25? How many votes have we got on that? We've never had 25 votes on a single poll.
I went to pick him up, and
nonsense.
He literally ran away from me. Very sad.
That is very sad.
Yeah, how tragic. Maybe in the future he'll come and pay another visit.
Oh, what's the cat's name?
Has-
Spangle Flawset asks.
The cat is called Cal, which is the, I think, Hindi word for black, because he's a black cat.
That makes sense.
Which is fair enough.
Looks like Custom Relatives has won it. In the meantime, before we... Oh, we have another Jewish courtier's arrived. That's fine.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Sometimes they're like learned nobles, so they're quite useful in the court, but it's not massively dramatic.
Good. Are you ready, Sean, to implement our new bloodline, to forge our new...
Yes, let's do
Morl
it.
dynasty? Brilliant, fantastic. Pop that console in its event space. Capital HF.
Capital H and then a capital F?
24061.
24061.
Go for it.
The roots of his legend. Thanks to the restless efforts of King Heir, the Morl dynasty has risen to fame amongst their peers as paragons of nobility and class, despite its small size. King Heir himself has become a symbol of parental responsibility and familial duty. A sophisticated man who has devoted his entire life to uphold the honour and virtue of his family's good name. He has become an example for all esteemed aristocrats to follow.
They say history's written by the winners, don't they? I mean...
Wow, I don't know if we've done it. I don't know if that even describes us.
No.
Thank you very much to Pete and or Lise for resubscribing with Twitch Prime for 3 months. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So if you check our character page, yeah, there we go.
Heir will be known as the Grand Patriarch, becomes the founder of a bloodline giving the following effects. Can influence younger close relatives. And dynasty opinion improves. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. If you go to a young child and right-click on them, you should be able to...
What, just meddle? Okay, well, let's mess around with... It's the same about Captain Barnacles, R.I.P. But let's look at Martine Puss, the new Captain Barnacles.
Yeah.
Organised sumptuous baptism. I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's great. Sumptuous.
A sumptuous baptism.
Sumptuous is not usually an adjective I associate with the word baptism.
Yeah, a delicious, well-stocked baptism. So where am I looking here to meddle?
I think it might be the baptism, to be honest.
Really?
But I think because it's because it's such a young child, he's literally a newborn. There's not too much meddling you can do. But if you go to
an older child,
yeah, like Ursus, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe that could work.
I don't know.
It would be give spiritual guidance. I think he has to have bad traits. Yeah, well, I mean, so
has to have a sin.
Got bad traits yet.
Has to have a sin that I don't have. So maybe
He's
none of these
virtuous.
people are old enough. I think they need to be older and have more complex personalities before we can start meddling.
Yeah.
I think the chat wants a slap-up baptism, though. I think they're really...
I was just saying that. Yeah.
How can we not organise a sumptuous baptism?
Full English baptism.
Yeah, absolutely. A baked bean bap. Yeah, great.
I'm a powerful and influential king. Yes. There you go.
Martine Puss should be baptised as soon as possible so that her place in heaven can be assured. Given that she is a courtier of pissing myself, I should make sure the rite celebrating her coming into this world, coming into this world as a Catholic is as grandiose as possible. So I could say only the Pope is fit to baptise Martine Puss, or I could go, I don't know, just normal, just normal.
Yeah, I don't care.
The Pope's dead expensive, but we're rich from Crusade money.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that anyone wouldn't? Oh God, you're right. Hang on, I've got another donation to deal with, and then we'll move on to the story arc. It's Pope. Yeah. Okay, so the Pope's going to baptise Martine Puss. Oh, here we are. After news spread about the grandiose ceremonies I'm preparing for Martine Puss's baptism, several of my subjects clamoured to be chosen as the child's godparent. There's just a couple of people that I don't really know about. There's my vassal that is possessed by demons.
Yeah.
Or there's Dungle MacDungle, who is unyielding.
He's not that great a guy.
He's a big eater, but also on a hard diet. Dungle MacDungle.
Yeah, square that one.
Yeah, is like a really gluttonous dieter.
They're really, really obsessed in this game with eating and food and fatness.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It must be the Swedish developers just had a hang-up about it.
Dungle is 69 years old as well.
Yeah, nice.
Just pointing that out.
People need to know.
People need to know.
They need to take it into account before they vote.
Yeah, they do.
I
feel
think the
confident
possessed
that
woman.
chat
Okay.
is horny enough. Oh no, are they?
So what's about her? She's pregnant. She's charitable. She's on a hard diet as well, and she's possessed. Experiences frequent violent episodes, speaking in tongues, spitting and assaulting those nearby. That's going to be the godmother of our 0-year-old polar bear.
A godparent is meant to be supporting a child's spiritual upbringing and making sure that they, really are forward to the teachings of the scriptures.
Since I mentioned that she was actively violent and spitting, there have been no votes for anyone else. Everyone wants.
But he's 69, chat, and as the horniest chat that has ever been.
I feel like they've got on their high horse about the accusation of horniness, and now they really just want demons. I think.
They really weren't a fan of that, were they?
Well, I think they were happy being horny until they were made to think about their own horniness via our observations.
Like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, they didn't. Once they know they were horny, they were ashamed. Okay, I think the godmother's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Chiefess Tomnat has made a compelling case.
Right.
Oh, Pope Sylvester's washed the child 3 times over, reciting a prayer to protect her soul, surrounded by a host of cardinals. Then he raised his little Martine Puss up for all the crowd gathered in the great cathedral to see, exposing her to the cheers of her future subject. Great, so Martine Puss is going to get the trait baptised by the Pope, which I think will be a lifelong benefit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hey, don't shake a stick at it. We got a...
No, well, I won't.
Never would.
No, I don't.
Baptised by the Pope. Sumptuous bap. Okay, let me... Next in line. Josie Russell, thank you very much for that £2 donation. Please rename whatever kingdom is biggest in modern-day Belarus as Belarus.
That'll be Ruthenia.
Now, just you need to guide me here. I don't know where I'm going.
Belarus is right next to Russia and above Ukraine.
Right.
So, sort of south of the Baltic countries.
What was the name you said I should look for?
Ruthenia. Down to the left. Just down a bit more. Down.
What?
There, right in the middle. See?
What?
The big green country to your left and north.
Ruthenia.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Oh, it's huge.
Yes.
Incredible.
Oh, God. Sean.
I'm so warm. Okay, let's let's do the thing. Come on.
I think I'm going to buy you a globe for your birthday.
No, I'm all right. I'm okay. And also, this isn't me not knowing. I know I know a functional amount about contemporary geography, but now it's gone back into the past and it's all changed colours. That's what's throwing me.
Okay, fair enough.
Some good arguments there.
Take back my... No, you've run rings around me logically.
Belarus.
It's not worth fighting.
No. We're here for good feelings. Belarusian?
Belarusian. Or Belarusian. But I think Belarusian is
Belarusian. I don't know. Belarusian or Belarusian. That's to the chat. What do you reckon?
Actually, there's genuine politics in this. So the people who are from Belarus like to be called Belarusian because they're called Belarusian. It feels like they're little Russians.
Part of Russia.
So there's genuine politics. Which chat is here to decide and whom we can...
Jambada suggested that the neighbours have started having a quieter party. If Mono can check that from our house, then I will open the window. And while it won't really affect your experience, I'll find places on the map a bit faster. Once I'm cool.
Dwarven Sphere, do you have the synesthesia thing where you associate certain countries with colour as well? Because I definitely do. I think I've talked about this before.
Oh, you have mentioned this before.
France is blue. Spain is yellow. Italy is green.
Are you not just speaking from as a CK2 player? Like how much is synesthesia you would have had anyway, and how much is like I've played a lot of CK2?
Well, I suppose there is that. I think it probably informs it, but also if you think of Ireland, you do tend to associate the colour green anyway. And France is like
that's true
blue because that's the colour of it's one of the tricolor and also
and they say sacre bleu.
Napoleon more blue. They say sacre bleu, so it's a sacred blue.
Yeah, apparently that's a minced oath based on Sacred Heart, but because that's evoking Jesus, they say sacre bleu. But I can't remember what French for heart is, but it sounds like bleu.
Cœur.
Sacré Cœur, yeah.
Yeah. Dwarven Sphere, why is Spain blue? That's wrong. Yeah, Spain is yellow or orange, or like in that sort of sphere. Germany is grey or black.
Amazing.
Yellow,
We've just got the synesthesia people arguing in the chat now. You're never going to wind that bobbin back in. That's gone off.
Spain is red. Are you mad?
Spain to me is red. Spain's definitely red. Spain's red.
Are you serious, or are you just joshing? Germany's brown. Germany could be green or brown. Netherlands is orange, definitely, because of the prince's flag.
Yeah, Netherlands has to be orange. Yeah, there's no give and take on that. Even amongst the Dutch themselves.
No. Denmark is... Sweden is blue. Sweden is always blue.
Do you know, for me, Estonia is light blue. Has anyone got one for Estonia?
I could take God either Estonia, to be honest, to the colours.
We've got a lot of strong feelings about Estonia in the chat, I think.
Caitlin, for me, Portugal is white.
White? For me, it's purple. I didn't know I had this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dwarven Sphere. Good to have some allies in the chat.
Yeah. Luxembourg is transparent.
That's a lie. You don't have synesthesia.
Yeah, he's taking them.
This is ableist. Yeah. How do I can't disband. Oh, of course, the piss fleet never goes away. Yeah. So who are these guys?
You just transported them there. They're your...
But look! I got no levies up.
Oh, that must be your Satan army.
God, I've still got the satanic army.
Oh yeah.
Not bad.
Just go away, Sean. They're demons.
I'm going to open that window to and then people can tell me if they can hear the noises.
Okay. Please keep entertain the chat.
Yes, please. Just keep the synesthesia convo going. I think we've got a few hours left of that.
Okay, fine. Guys, let's bring it out of Europe. Japan. Japan for me is... Japan... I think it's either red or white. I think it's white. China is yellow. But, like, communist countries are red. So USSR is red, obviously. But Russia, I think, is green. China is yellow, but communist China is red. Like, North Vietnam... Communist Vietnam is red. But Vietnam itself is, like, kind of dark green. Japan is white pink. Interesting. Like, what shade of white pink are we talking? Can someone link the tone of white pink in the chat?
Link the pink.
Link the pink. L the P.
No one can hear neighbours, right? I think it's quiet enough.
Cherry blossom. Sean, We have reached our first donation.
Oh,
centre.
yes, we have. Okay. What happens?
Sean, this is event 100 100.
100.100 or just 100 100?
Just 100 100.
I have lost my doll. She's nowhere to be found. Could someone have taken her? I miss her so much. She's my bestest friend. Do we have to pick a certain thing to go in the direction we want with this, or does this go to the poll?
I think this just goes to the poll. But I'm almost certain that this happened while Martine Puss was being baptized. No.
Great. So,
possible...
are we going to try and find the one who took her and make her give it back, or will we just accept the doll's gone? Very sad.
Very sad.
I'll pass it to Mono to construct this poll.
Yeah.
In the meantime... Oh, it's definitely going to be find doll. We have one ambition we can make, which is build a great work, so we may as well click on that.
Ooh, nice. That actually ties... that ambition ties nicely into our £80 tier donation incentive. So.
Yes, the pie in the sky donation incentive.
The monument to anti-cuckoldry. Which every good kingdom should have.
Oh, definitely. I don't know of a pro-cuckoldry kingdom.
No, God no. Maybe Mercia. Or
Yeah.
like one of the Greek ones, like the one that what's his name? The mother.
The Greek Mother Kingdom.
No, Oedipus.
Ah, okay, yeah.
The Greek Mother Kingdom.
Well, you didn't give me a lot to go off.
I didn't. I sort of stopped talking.
Great, we're looking for the doll.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Okay, nice.
we basically should body the rest of Ireland until we're like a mega king.
Definitely, just like
Just
tear
smash
it up.
Just tear it a new one.
Just smash it to bits. We also have to rank up in society as well, if you want to do that.
Oh yeah, I would love to become a slightly better Benedictine monk.
Nice. That should get you extra stuff.
So we can't declare our war on Bear just yet because we're trying to fabricate a claim. But what we can do is we may as well get this place because it's like a little patchwork whole. We have a de jure claim, so we don't need to worry about holy wars.
Very quickly, in the chat, definitely chemistry yellow, biology green. Physics for me could be red or blue. Maths is blue, geography is green, history is red. French is blue, German is green. English is red.
We've ranked up as a monk. We are a better monk, everyone. Oh, we're doing synesthesia, but for subjects.
Yeah, the subjects. I think this is quite closely tied to the colour of exercise books that you had.
Yeah, because a lot of the things you said with countries, it didn't feel like... I don't want to be a gatekeeper for synesthesia, but it sounds like people have got associations from the flag or from whether or not it was communist.
Then is synesthesia entirely sort of... Does it exist in a vacuum? You know,
In
can
my...
other
To me,
experiences
ideally... Ideally, it's come from nowhere, but I'd like it. It comes from nowhere. There's no clear rules, but everyone agrees. That's my top tier synesthesia. No one
like,
knows why,
for example,
but we all agree.
So, for example, like Tuesday yellow. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but if you asked anyone, they'd be like, "Yeah, it is. Wow, do you believe that as well?" And no matter who you ask. Oh, we've had a new finger bone. Have we got a new finger bone?
A new sponge finger.
Well, this one's just a random saint's finger bone. And it's better. It's just a random saint, but it's actually
specific.
It's stronger than a specific saint's finger bone.
Oh, that's interesting. So we're at war with somewhere in the Pale of Ireland.
Yeah, with
that's pretty well.
Dyflin. Oh, I'm not stressed anymore. Great.
Well, that's good.
In it though.
That's just what war does, isn't it?
War's really cleared us out. It didn't replace the sponge finger. We've got 2 saints. Well, I say we've got 2 saints' fingers. We've got a saint's bone finger and we've got a small cake.
Yeah, that belong to like some saint, probably. You know,
Jambird suggests that a lot of people who have letter synesthesia it could be traced back to the Fisher-Price fridge magnets people had as a kid.
Oh, that's interesting.
So all we need now is like a calendar to be given to all children that displays Tuesday and Wednesdays in certain colours. And everyone will get the experience of the best kind of synesthesia. Thank you very much, Cutback, for that £2 donation. Rename the random finger to Cadbury's finger. Absolutely. I can't wait to have a vast treasury of confection.
Delicious, holy snacks.
I guess we're getting rid of the word bone and just putting Cadbury's in.
Saint's Cadbury finger or just Cadbury finger?
Well, I'm going to go off the letter
finger.
of this, and it just says Cadbury's finger, so I'm going to sort of just blindly follow the word of the instructions.
Yeah, as it should be.
Saturday is purple. Some of you have come out with stuff that never in a million years would I agree with it. Absolute bonkers stuff.
Well, yeah, it's like Excel is green because that's the colour of Excel, and same with Dreamweaver. You know,
Yeah.
it's like saying that.
But imagine someone said, "Oh, Excel is bright blue," and you'd be like, "Where have you come from? Where are you? What's going on
See, that's
here?"
the kind of thing. It's like a scale, isn't it? So it's like once you get something where it's just the colour scheme of that thing, that's not synesthesia anymore. It's just the colour of the thing. So
Yeah,
like
what you've
Microsoft
done
Word
is
blue.
remembered.
Yeah, 'cause it is
Oh yeah,
blue.
to me, grass is green. I've got synesthesia. It's like, well, I need to sit down with you and talk you through what synesthesia refers to.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's meant to be like a good aid, right? For like remembering stuff and like it connects pieces of information.
What would you remember?
Well, I bet you can remember the countries better because you've assigned them all colours. Anyway, we've got to deal with my daughter Fluffy now.
But then, how remembering something else like a color help you remember in what context?
Because a lot of memory. I mean, I'm happy. Okay, so a lot of memory is actually based around creating sort of a matrix where your information is all connected to each other. Like a lot of memory, like you know how people who can memorize an entire deck of cards, they use like memory tricks where they basically visualize things. Oh, the Queen of Hearts is here. Oh, and then there's 7. So she has Queen Hearts, and then she walks 7 steps because that's the 7 of spades.
Oh, Darren Brown talks about this kind of stuff.
Sure, and then like people, I've like looked into people who memorize, who do like competitive memorization, and there's always they do visualization, or people can compartmentalize and like imagine their memory like a house. So you'd think, well, why would trying to have to do more mental effort make your memory easier? It's because if memories are connected to other pieces of information, then you've always got like 2 ways of remembering it. One is remembering just raw rote remembering of the fact you know, but then the other thing is, oh, I can access all my memories via this world of colours. So by thinking of the map covered in colours, I can isolate this pink here, and I go, oh yeah, that's Vietnam, for instance. So you walk down like a corridor that you recognise in your real life, and you assign certain things in that corridor with things that you need to remember. Yeah,
that helps.
Yeah, so it feels like you're doing more heavy lifting, but that's how memory aid stuff works.
I can see that.
Anyway, my daughter Fluffy is modest and humble, never showing off or bragging. Do we quietly encourage Fluffy? Do we thank the Lord for Fluffy's virtues? Or I go, there's no way that to get ahead. So individually, these things, I can make Fluffy humble. I can make Fluffy proud and wrathful. Or I can make Fluffy proud and humble. Oh no. Or she loses humble and just becomes proud.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I basically...
Change on this.
Humble, yeah. Humble... Hang on, I don't understand.
It's humble, and then a chance that nothing happens at all, with a little bit of anger. And then it's chance that proud happens, a bit of chance that humble happens.
Yeah, this is a complicated child upbringing. Just do the one that sounds good to you, I think. It's not going to be that important.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. 1. Yeah.
Good, Fluffy, well done. Yeah, 1 makes sense. So basically, she just gains humble. 100% chance.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, I think this has got it. I'm going to call it. There's no way it can... There's no way anything else can win now.
No.
Okay, so I think it's just a good idea to try and actually rule all of Ireland. There will become a problem. Well, we'll see if it becomes a problem. Some of this stuff's ruled by Scotland. And maybe angering Scotland could cause us issues, but...
Well, it's actually ruled by the Kingdom of the Isles, which is really weak. So it's Norse, and it was the one that was in like 5 or 6 different wars at once.
Yeah, so they're not going to really stand a chance against us.
So we'd be okay, I think.
While this is ongoing, I want to thank Dwarven Sphere for that £2 tip. Please rename France to Colour Country, where colour is the colour you associate France with. Dwarven Sphere, is that me, my colour? Or are we trying to form some sort of consensus? We could even do a poll of all the major colours.
Because I would say blue, but then that's also a case of that is the colour that it is on the map. So
Fluffy is the name that the game has given to Fluffy. Chartreuse. Oh. We're not going to be throwing chartreuse and the like in there. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, we'll do it to a poll. So Mono, can you put up a poll of all the major colours? As in, like, we're not doing chartreuse, we're not doing vermilion, we haven't got teal.
We're talking primary and secondary.
Just your normal. I'll leave it to Mono. Mono's got creative control.
Okay.
But Mono, if you leave out an obvious colour like red, obviously we're going to have words. Okay, visiting the monastery at which my order is convened this time, I join my fellow lay members in dutifully performing all the tasks required of us. In the evening, after a day's hard work, the abbot gathers all the visiting lay members and reveals the monastery's great treasure, a great relic that has been safeguarded here for many generations. I go, that's nice, and there's a 25% chance I just become happy. Or I go, oh, let's celebrate his glory, and then I just pay the monastery some gold because I loved the artifact. Or I go, oh, it should be mine, and there's a 50% chance I become ambitious, and then I start planning to steal the artifact.
Sean, the artifact is the Holy Precipice. Do you know what that is?
No.
That's the foreskin of Jesus Christ.
How do you know? How do you know what artifact it is?
Hover over it should be mine. Holy Prepuce.
And that's
the foreskin of Jesus.
We're probably going to steal that. We're probably going to... I think they're going to want us to steal that.
I feel like...
Yeah, I think we're going to steal it. So, thank you very much, Sporgle Blaget. We will spin. We've got a few things to get through, but then we will spin. And in the background, we're trying to conquer all of Ireland.
Yeah. I actually quite like the sort of background island conquering. I think it's good. It's like, it's implied, it's happening.
Yeah.
And we can also focus on the other
And it's
stuff.
not going to be mega dramatic. I just keep my army high and just keep wandering into the countries I can take. We'll reach a point where we might have too much land and we need to give some of it to Kings of Leon. And I don't see that as a problem.
So it seems that Mono has taken chartreuse and like colours associated with towns from Pokemon and sort of put them in the poll. That's fine, I suppose.
I also fall down the same trap of when I'm thinking, like complicated colours that are not your primary or secondary. I just go straight to Pokemon colours. I think that's
like
goldenrod
normal. Or
Cianwood
or
Celadon.
Saffron.
Yeah, Saffron's good.
Yeah, Fuchsia. What's the name of the island? Cinnabar. Lovely names.
They're all great names. Great words for great colours for great friends.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say 151 friends to catch. You got to catch them all.
Yeah, but who got the 151st? That's crazy. That was the first big mistake. Putting in this secret 151st that you could never get.
I've been practicing speedrunning Pokemon. In my,
Which one? The original?
Yeah, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Crystal.
Right. How's it going? What's your PB?
I haven't really been timing myself. I've just sort of been doing it for fun and seeing if I can do it.
That's fair.
I can usually beat game in about 2.5 hours. Pretty fun. It's pretty good.
Pretty
It's
good.
very difficult. Yeah.
Okay, so
a lot of randomizers. Oh, yeah,
France is going to be the blue country.
As it should be. As it should be. Chat has correctly defined the right colour.
Chat, is it okay if I assume that we just want to steal the foreskin of Jesus? Does it need to go to a poll? I'm happy to poll it. No, let's poll it. We poll everything. In the meantime, I'll change... I just put noise cancelling on these new headphones and I realise it means I'm shouting. I can't moderate my own volume.
Should we...
West Francia?
Sort out the poll... Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I'm pretty sure that event will still be there once we tab back in again.
Oh, are you sure? I don't want to risk it. I hadn't thought about the event.
I think it should be fine, but I actually can't remember.
I don't want to risk it. Shall I? I mean, maybe the poll will appear now, but I'm itching just to press steal the foreskin of Jesus.
I feel like it's...
Does the foreskin have special powers? Yes,
it does.
I would say safely yes, it will have. Yeah, of course, we're stealing what's the point?
Yes, yeah. We've become ambitious, which is fine. I think it's pretty ambitious to want to steal the foreskin of the Lord. Like, you wouldn't, if you said you were going to do that, I wouldn't describe you as unambitious.
Yeah, definitely not like humble and unassuming.
Yeah, no, it's just going straight for.
So I'm going to call the Kingdom of West Francia France because it's huge and it covers Paris.
Blue country, right?
Is there a definite article on that? Do you remember? Let me check.
It was just blue country, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Blue country, adjective. Well, I guess blue. The objective for blue is blue.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to spin to lose. Keep wanting to rhyme that phrase, but I also want it to be accurate. Yeah, thank you very much to Sporgle Blast for that £7 donation. We are going to spin that wall. Okay. Oh, what is that on? I think it's on.
Can't see it.
Enraged by.
Raged.
It's close, but I think it's enraged.
We're going for enraged then.
Yes, we are now enraged.
Okay, Sean.
Angry bear.
Yes. Adds _ trait space. Berserker. That's BERSERKER.
Okay, we've now got the Berserker trait. Let's take a little look at what that does. Oh god, it's crazy. This character works himself into a mad frenzy during battle, charging fearlessly at the enemy. Tag Berserker.
We have 37 martial right now, Sean.
That's the strongest I've ever seen any character in this game. I don't think I've seen a number above. Like the witches. Joan of Arc can't compete with our character because we've got.
I mean, he is
a bear.
He's a bear. A thick, angry bear.
Yeah. Our artifacts are doing loads for us as well. So yeah, basically our diplomacy goes down because we just go bonkers and get violent. Bringing us closer, I think, to bear culture.
Oh, definitely. I'd say. It's nice.
Okay, I think we've covered everything I'm supposed to do. Whoop. Having decided that the relic would be much better safeguarded in my own hands, I must now tackle the task of how to liberate it from the confines of the monastery. I can think of a few different paths to take. Well, I can't really. The two paths are I grab it and I run away, not likely to result in success, or I bribe the abbot. Quite a high price. it would mean basically a third of our coffer is emptied. So we could.
But then, what else would we really be spending that money on? Though is the question.
Soldiers for our holy war.
Possibly soldiers. Yeah.
I always want lots of money in the bank in case we almost die.
If something happens. Yeah.
Well, I leave it in the lap of the gods.
I cannot speak. Bear in mind, guys, that we really want this foreskin.
Yeah, it has to be said.
Yeah,
we're keen on the foreskin. I don't know, a few snatch and grabs.
Yeah,
it's actually a lot tighter.
I really think that smash and
It's
grab
tighter
option's
than
not
I
necessarily
thought.
going to work.
Yeah, but they're just people like watching from the sidelines. Smash and grab sounds a lot more fun than bribe and get it.
Grab that foreskin.
I mean, that's what you'd say.
That's what you'd say. As you're doing it. Like announcing your attacks like you're in anime.
I'd just be saying it to myself like a little mantra that actually betrays how nervous I am. Saying it under my breath, trying to steel myself.
Muttering under your breath.
Yeah, all the guards can hear me as I wander in. Grab the foreskin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mono, keep it open because it is quite close, so we never know. We need to make sure it settles. When's the tea break? We're going to program one in. When do you want it? Throw that to a poll. When does the chat want the tea break to be?
Intervals of 1 minute over the course of the next 3 hours.
I think we're going to spend a fortune on it.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going for as well. That seems to be the...
Yeah, Mono, after this one, can you... Yeah, we're going to spend a fortune. Can you throw a poll up on when people want a small break? I'm happy to have one, and it's mega hot, so people are going to drink more. That means people are going to be pissing themselves for this... during the funny bear. Yeah, just pissing myself concurrent with a funny bear.
Yeah. These things are not mutually exclusive.
Okay, one county in. Now we got to disband the troops, start a new war, raise the troops again.
Yeah.
Tedious.
So it is.
Sometimes it be like that. What are the options? Let's say the soonest one will be 9:30, and then just do increments of 10 minutes.
How long are we talking as well for this, Sean?
10 minutes break. It's just for a cup of tea and a little... I can definitely squeeze all manner of toilet breaks and tea creation into that time period. Shop! You want to go to the shop? Sooner than 9:30? Oh, wow, okay. Okay, Mono, adjustment to the poll. How long have we been streaming? When do we start? We start at 7:30.
We've been streaming about 1 hour 40.
Yeah, okay, let's break for 10 minutes now. We could break for 10 minutes now. This is the middle, isn't it?
This is about the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
So. You do it?
Yeah. Just chill out.
Imogen, you need to go and grab some biscuits from the shop.
Yes, Imogen, now's the time. Just put a bit of I guess it's just an interval.
What do we do during the tea break?
I think I'll write the word interval on the screen.
Oh yeah. You have any interval music?
Yeah, I'm just putting the pre-show music on again. I think yellow colour for interval.
What colour in the chat do we associate with the word interval?
Yeah, and I'll change to that.
For me, it's like... it's actually, for me, it's like kind of multicolour. I think purple, maybe. Maybe grey. I don't associate an interval with anything. Indigo. I can search for the cat, you're right.
Don't pick 6. If people pick 6, it's going to make it hard for everyone. I'm gonna go get some water, I guess. Because if I want a break later, I can't, can I? Oh.
Oh. Going for the yellow.
Well, I'll show you what it looks like
I'll
show you what it looks like if 6 gets through. In fact, you know what? I was just gonna make it like this. Like, do you want me just to have it just barely visible, or do you want it like fully transparent? How transparent do you want it? I'm gonna be back in a minute. You enjoy sabotaging the interval sign, whatever you need.
Yeah. Chat needs to do what it wants. So we are, guys, £9 away from our next donation incentive, which is being cuckolded by the Pope. This guy stole our doll in an act of revenge after breaking up for us, and to be honest, I don't think he's a fan of making the interval text transparent. No. We'll see what happens there. The deep red of a velvet curtain. Is velvet red? Isn't velvet like purple? Have I ever seen velvet in real life? I must have done. I must have seen velvet in real life. When would I have seen velvet in real life? I don't have any velvet clothes. I must have seen it on a curtain. I must have seen it on a curtain. That is very transparent. It's still kind of yellow though. I was hoping for sort of just like an outline. Nothing in the middle. Stage curtain. I might vote in this poll as well. I'll vote 3, right? How are you finding it all? Are you finding this week's escapades exciting? As we journey deeper into the I don't really know what we're journeying into, but we're doing it. We're just going on through, having a lovely time. Sean's going to be watching this back on the VOD and sort of watching me talk promptly about nothing. Do we have any salad fans in from the other day? I'm on my melon and halloumi salad again right now, and it's great. That sounds good. That sounds good. I love halloumi salad. I might have a halloumi salad. What else is in a halloumi salad? It's very kind of you to say, Caitlin. Your clipping and your contributions to the fan art have been extremely welcome and enjoyed. My favourite salad is pine nuts. Not just pine nuts, obviously, but it's pine nuts with some salad. That's my favourite kind of pine nuts salad. Well, also my favourite kind of pine nuts. Dwarven Sphere. No one is King Croc. Dwarven Sphere. But I did hope you had a lovely nap.
What won the poll?
Transparent.
And I feel like I was already asking this before. Do people know? Is this adequately transparent, or?
I didn't really see a consensus.
Okay.
But in my head, I'd see that and I think that's sort of yellow. Transparent.
Well, yellow can be a variant on transparent, but if that's not enough, I can do white transparent if you like. I mean, it's not visible.
We have just the border.
Yeah. Yes. Hang on.
That's what I had in my head.
Yeah. Can people start we're waiting on Smimogen really? I mean, very.
We have no basis for how far away her shops are. If she needs to get cash out.
Yeah, we should have asked that.
If she was ready, if she's putting on her shoes still.
There we go. It's just the outline of the word interval now.
I think that's a little bit more consistent with what I had in my head.
Well, as long as it matches that.
Well, yeah, you know.
I'll just put in a few rounds of CK2 while we wait.
Yeah, that's good.
Too legible.
Caitlin. Yeah, actually. Have it just be the outline, like literally just the outline.
It is literally just the outline. But I could, if the outline is too visible, I could also turn that down a little bit as well.
That's what I see.
Oh, hello. Thank you very much, Jamak Joe, for subscribing at tier 1. I'm baffled at someone watching the interval discussion about how legible the interval sign should be and be like, I'm in. This is for me.
Oh, Sean, I was storming it with my interval chat. You know.
Yeah, chat. Can you tell me what Ben was talking about during the interval?
I was having a great time. Yeah, a bit of just a classic stand-up banter, you know.
A lot of people saying they're talking about salads.
There was a bit of salads. There was a bit of salad chat. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Talking about pine nuts for a while.
Hey, pine nuts are pretty good. Walnut. I'm a big walnut and cheese.
Oh, with walnut. What kind of Stilton? I'm guessing.
Oh no, you could have walnut and feta. You can have walnut and.
Here's a little tip for you, Sean. Walnut, Stilton, and pear.
Oh yeah, Stilton and pear sarnie. I know. I've not had it with walnuts, but that sounds pretty good.
It's good with walnuts.
Jambud says that your favourite salad is pine nuts.
I may have accidentally said that. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. You smashed it. Where's Mimogen?
Yes, a salad can have just one item. Because if you had some leaves, you could argue that was a salad.
Yeah. Is marijuana a salad?
Yeah, but you don't eat that.
What? No, you can.
But if you do eat it, you eat it with something else. In which case it's not a salad. You wouldn't just eat a handful of raw.
What did you get from the shops, Mimogen?
Oh, I think she may have been rejected from the shops because of masks.
Everyone in the chat saying weed is a salad.
Oh,
dark chocolate digestives. Not bad.
Are they a salad, chat?
Yeah. F is if McVitie's chocolate digestives are a salad.
Yeah, and the entire first line of the keyboard if they're not.
Yeah, if you disagree, the entire top line. QWERTY all the way to P.
Yeah. Then we'll really put democracy to the test.
Yeah, really stretch it.
Yeah.
We've got one QWERTY UOP.
QWERTY UIOP. Yeah. QWERTY UIOP.
Weed brownies is a sandwich.
Do you have the keyboard memorized? Talking about memory.
Yeah, absolutely. You ask me where any key is on the keyboard, I'll do it. Blindfolded. Pardon? Okay, I'm going to shut my eyes now. You'll watch me. I'll shut my eyes now. And I'm going to type F into the chat. Make sure I've got the cursor on F.
Okay. You ready?
I think it's this. This. What do we got? All right. Hey, well, okay. Back into the game. We're at war.
Yeah.
All right, pine nuts. Oh yes, we've got the foreskin of Jesus.
Yes. Oh, brilliant.
The holy prep. Was it preppers?
I think it's preppers. Yeah, it
might be preppers. Okay, great.
So let's check out the effects of it, Sean.
Oh, it's in a little bag. They weren't brave enough just to show it.
No.
Fertility goes through the roof. The foreskin of Jesus Christ cut and placed in an alabaster box of spikenard oil on the 8th day after his birth, so it might be preserved. Thus it is the only body part of Christ remaining on earth after his ascension into heaven. What, so his bones are gone? Of course his bones are gone. He's ascended into heaven.
Yeah. So this really, boosts your fertility through the roof, because, you've got this out with some romantic music, some candles, out the foreskin. Yeah, it's all happening.
More babs in our future, absolutely. Great. Foreskin.
Dwarven Sphere, you can wear the foreskin if you want. To you.
I think you wear it by tying it around your belt in a bag. I don't think you, put it on your penis like a hat.
I think you might wear it like a ring.
Oh, you could wear it like a ring, yeah.
Like a turtleneck or something, like a snood.
You could also probably stick a thread around it and wear it like an amulet.
That's true.
Another Jewish courtier has entered. We're getting a lot of Jewish courtiers entering.
You've got the foreskin of Jesus.
Yeah, so why would that attract Jewish courtiers?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Let's start some more wars.
Let's just do it. Just bloody do it.
In about 3, there will come a point where we have too much land, but at the moment people are, when we do a war, we're not so much becoming the direct controller of these lands, but like we just become the liege of the people who already look after it.
Yeah, there's going to be a big battle in one of those counties, Sean, that your army can't escape from.
Oh, how did it catch up with me?
I don't know.
I'm just a little army. How did a big army get me so fast?
Possible that they had a better command. So you don't have a commander for that army.
Ah, right, because it's little, and then it moves slower.
Yeah. But you're about to.
My lord, Morgana, who remember is a witch and our spy master, approaches me with a large ledger clutched in her ink-stained hands. Would you do me the honour of bestowing a nickname upon me, my lord? Options. You deserve a good name. Morgana is called the Loyal. What about Morgana the Handsome? Oh, you'll get a nickname, alright. Morgana becomes Morgana the Burden. Or I just don't do it. I just don't care. I'm not interested. I'm not playing.
Morgana's generally, although she's an evil witch who didn't get on with King Arthur, she's been pretty helpful. I mean, she saved this game from certain defeat.
Morgana's done nothing wrong. How fresh? It is 907 years old, give or take. That's how fresh it is.
What did Morgana do in Arthurian legend? Do you know?
Wasn't Morgana the mother of Mordred? And Mordred was like one of the central antagonists to the dynasty of King Arthur. And she was like pulling the strings on that. It depends on your retelling, but like some people have like made it so that Morgana was like basically an intrigue-based antagonist who'd use Mordred and others to basically get in the way of the Knights of the Round.
Okay. That's short for Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, I always just think of the summon from Final Fantasy VII. But
oh right.
I think there was a table, but no one really cares about that. They're just the Knights of the Round.
Yeah.
I think Handsome's going to take it. I think Handsome's got this. The Lady of the Lake as well. The mother of the Lady of the Lake.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't make sense time-wise. It's not the original Lady of the Lake. Was it?
It depends how old she is.
Didn't the Lady of the Lake get killed by Balin? But then, what's the point arguing about this? There's so many different retellings where everything's completely different. There's no point trying to get it all right. When did she lose an eye? I can't confirm that. She is one-eyed. And it makes pagans like her.
It might have been through treatment of illness.
Ah, yes, she has had some mild treatment. Mild treatment. I took your eye out.
Yeah, it didn't help with your cancer.
Handsome. Continue warfare.
Smimogen, I'm sorry that you've got biscuit crumbs everywhere.
Sorry, Smimogen, we never should have had that break. Now that I know what you do with it, I won't let you have one in future.
I like to lay out a sort of ray of napkins beneath my chin. Stops me from spilling.
Really? We don't just have a plate? Biscuit plate?
Well, you could use a plate, but then you've got to wash up the plate.
Well,
you know?
Kind of, but like it's just crumbs. It doesn't have to like go through a full wash.
Oh, I don't know.
You could wipe it.
I'd much rather just wipe it, actually, yeah.
Yes, Mimogen, in terms of technique, the plate has to come first, otherwise it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, sometimes I just have them at the bucket, the packet.
Oh, what? And then lean over the packet, getting the crumbs in the packet? No way. Cilla Black's pregnant! Come on!
Oh, yeah!
How are the lads?
Oh, well done. Well done. Hang on, bear with me a sec, Sean.
Yeah? That'll be the cat calling him. So we're just doing some war right now. These light green countries are going to be pretty much a pushover. Blue, probably also a pushover. This one, also a pushover. Ireland is in our grasp. We will be fine.
We're going to be alright. And then we can move on to Bear.
Yeah, well,
Maybe beyond.
maybe not at the moment because we don't have a claim, but one day.
Yeah, I wish I was being catcalled. I mean, cat has not resurfaced since he ran into the dark about an hour ago. And it haunts me.
I think we could probably... Oh! I caught my daughter Fluffy lying to me again, straight to my face, without even batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. I got 3 choices. I become impressed, Fluffy becomes deceitful, and likes me and believes that she was raised good. I talked to her about honesty, and then she might become honest, but also she might become deceitful, or also maybe nothing happens. And then I pray that the Blessed Virgin will show her light, and then either nothing happens or she becomes deceitful.
No, she loses deceitful.
Oh.
Nothing happens, she loses.
Yeah, so praying kind
It's
of...
a very strange event, these.
The way they work...
Very unclear what they actually do.
Yeah. Like, how can you have an event that either gives a child deceitful or removes deceitful? Does she even have deceitful? Yes. So how can she gain it?
She's also got disease.
Oh god, she's got syphilis.
Is it no, she's got syphilis.
Why's Fluffy got syphilis? What is it with this family?
Is syphilis congenital? Can you inherit syphilis?
Can I just throw that to the chat? I don't want to look that up right now. Can someone else do that?
Yeah. Just have a quick wiki. We don't need a poll on that.
Catboxman says you can inherit syphilis.
Oh, that might be it then. It can be, and it's in the game as well. That sucks.
That does suck, yeah. Because there's no way this child is going to live as long as it otherwise would live. And also its fertility is slashed.
Yeah. What's the Blackadder joke, Catbox Man, about syphilis? Remember that one?
How's this poll going to wrap up?
Yeah. Okay.
Could just pray the lies away.
Free.
It's a safe option.
It's safe. Get some piety.
Yeah, I say
Sweet
wrap it up.
piety.
There's been no new votes in a bit. I think we just close it up. Can't let the late voters have their way. Can't allow such tardy voting.
No, you've got to be there at 10 a.m.
Yeah, you need to be in a queue, mask on, eyes down, ready to vote. Martinez needs a guardian. Oh, Andrew Eldritch, a perfect guardian for Martinez.
Fantastic.
I can create a title. I don't want to. In fact, I so much don't want to that I'm going to see if I can just remove that.
Nice. You've no need to do that. Oh, Sean. Let's check on laws. How are we doing for laws?
I think I need to push this through with a few bribes.
Or cancel it. Yeah, one of the two.
I'll just bribe it through. I'm sure we wanted it for a reason.
Okay.
Ooh. I heard a coin, but I don't see a coin. Huh. I feel like I heard a coin. Yeah. That was just me switched to an overlay.
Oh yes, Catbox Man. That's the one where Baldric gets fired, isn't it? Is that the Bob episode? I think that's the Bob episode.
Orcs Technica, how did you fire off a coin? How come I didn't see anything? I say we just bribe. We're pretty rich. Oh, well, thank you very much for your donation. I wonder why I can't see it on the thing. I could try and reload it.
God. Can't see it on the tracker.
Yeah, I'm happy for you to just say what it says. Hi, Cara. I'm just going to bribe this guy.
Yeah.
And maybe just bribe this. How many people do I need to bribe? More than that guy.
I'm not actually sure how this works. Maybe that'll work, but if it doesn't,
Oh, great! Yeah, I just did a few bribes. I will check the old link. Maybe you subscribed on the old link. Yeah, you did. Okay. Technica, thank you very much for that £2 donation. The new bab is called Arizona. Be mindful that I'm using a different service. The new link is the one to donate with. Thank you very much for that. That will still come through. It just isn't visible, but it still fires off a coin, which is interesting. The Lords of Pissing Myself have instituted the minimal tribal tax law. Ben, you should probably say hello to Cara before all hell kicks off.
Oh, hello, Cara. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Were you? How was your Betty Crocker mix with Magnum?
The new bab is called Arizona. I'll put it on promises. Whoop.
Yeah, so we should probably work out when we can pass the next tribal organisation law as well. Once you've finished doing that, Sean.
Yes, my wife is pregnant, so yeah, Martine Plus was the last one, and now we're going to spin the wheel, and then we'll go back to laws.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much to Catbox for that £7.50 donation. Hang fire, does this work? Oh god, no, I've spun the wheel again. Didn't me? Everyone writes donation messages that I always feel like I don't understand. I mean, I got the sense of it, but the tail off was baffling. We're spinning!
Alright, let's do it. We got...
I've been desperate for this one since it's been added. We're going to get a golden arm.
Oh, nice. Okay, Sean, this is a multi-step one.
Yeah, because first we have to remove my real organic arm, and then we put the golden arm on.
Yeah, so the steps for this is that we tear off Funny Air's real bear arm.
Okay, what do I do?
Add _ trait space.
Yeah.
1_handed.
One.
As in one letter. ONE.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, I'm one-handed.
You've removed one of your own arms.
Yes, but for good reason.
Yes. Well, event space. Capital letters RIP.
Uh-oh.
Another good one. Dot. 29305.
29305.
You put 75.
Yes. 305. Every morning since my injury, I've been startled by the stump where my hand used to be. It's just happened. I've just removed it. The people around me have not been able to get used to it either. Lately, I've considered having a prosthetic hand crafted. Perhaps that would make me look and feel more like my old self. So there are 3 options. I didn't realise there were options to this. Let's find out. Find me the best goldsmith in the realm. I lose 100 gold and I get a golden hand. I want something made to compensate for my missing fingers. Less money, iron hand. Or I go, nah, I don't need another hand. Oh, F alarm's going absolutely bonkers. Hide wheel. Thank you very much. Because I didn't hide the wheel.
Okay, sure. Fine, yeah.
Caitlin.
Yeah, so basically the third option in this is I've ripped off my own arm. Never mind.
I ripped off my own arm, but actually now that I've looked at the bank account, I think maybe maybe leave it.
Right. So we're putting this to poll then.
Yes. Mono, could you draw up a poll? It's a vote because it could be funny that I've gone, oh, I really want a golden arm, and people are like, no, one arm. Save money, one arm. Although I'm not saying that. I think a golden arm is better. I'm despo for a golden arm. But I think voting means we're all culpable for what's happened. Is that respecting the wheel? The wheel just fires up events. We can't always guarantee the wheel goes the way the wheel intends. Funny Heir also believes it.
The Joan of Arc event was on the wheel, and then she died. So
Cara, we're getting a new arm bespoke built for us, so it is the...
We'll get to see exactly what the arm looks like should we choose it. Whether or not it is human or bear.
I think because it's put to the poll, the question of whether or not it's respecting the wheel is put to the chat. Like, if you want to respect the wheel, you need to pick the respect the wheel option. If you want to live a different life where you're not... Yeah, we're getting a golden arm. Yeah, one to respect the wheel. I think we've respected it. It's not possible for it to be toppled.
I think not.
Funny Heir Morl has had golden hand added to their treasury. I'm going to keep calling it golden arm. Because golden hand isn't as funny to me. The character possesses a gilded prosthetic hand decorated with elaborate engravings. Artifact will be destroyed on death.
So it's a human hand. A human golden arm attached to... increases your sex appeal, Sean.
Your sex appeal goes up because your arm is made of gold. And is that not in many ways like real life?
Well, it depends. I don't know anyone with a golden arm.
It depends is a very good answer.
You've also... So to compensate your new golden arm, you also only have one hand, which is its own trait. So I can't remember what that gives you, or what that loses.
Yeah, let's find out. I've also got a one-handed trait, because I have to... I'm better at learning, probably because I'm less active overall. My combat skill goes down quite sharply. People find me slightly less attractive, but other people with one arms get on with me better.
Yeah, that's fine. You go to a little support group.
Is the bear double thick? Yeah, I'm fat and sturdy, and I've got a just normal scaled human arm on one of my arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arm made of gold, foreskin made of God. That's who we are. We're Funny Heir, baby. The grand patriarch of pissing myself.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Have we had a good look at the blue country?
The blue country.
It's like a nice. That's a nice spin on the black country, the original synesthesia area.
Yeah. Is it called the Black Country because of coal mining or something? Or
yeah, it was just a massive centre of industry. So yeah, coal suck.
Yeah.
Do bears have foreskins? Could I put that to the chat to research, please? I'm busy playing CK2, and there will be a definite answer to that as well. Do animals have foreskins? I think a lot of the time. Yeah, I think a lot of the time.
Monkeys must do, but I think a lot of animals have sheaths.
How's Antidex Saturday Night Takeaway? At the moment? Oh, hello. Can I rename Donegal Bay to Donegal Bay? Yeah, that's like hardly a pun, but I'll happily do it. Antidex Saturday Night Takeaway. Oh, you can't rename the sea. Sorry, Bay, yeah.
No.
Sadly, the sea cannot be renamed.
No.
Is the Edinburgh Fringe still go? I want to check on some other things. Who made that tip? Thank you very much, Anonymous. Sorry, you might need to de-anonymise yourself for this, but since seas can't be renamed, you're welcome to pick something else. The way it works is it has to be a place with a leader. Yeah, go on.
Almost all mammal penises have foreskins or prepuce, although in non-human cases the foreskin is usually a sheath, sometimes called the prepucial sheath, prepucium or penile sheath, into which the whole penis is retracted. Male bison and fallow deer have tufts of fur at the end of their penis sheaths.
Yeah, that is interesting.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, now we know.
Whatever happened to Antidex Saturday Night Takeaway?
I think we renamed the duchy to it.
Yeah, you just can't see it on the map. It does exist. It is this area. It covers County Durham all the way up to Newcastle.
It's a part of the King. What's England called?
Beautiful Stockport.
Beautiful Stockport.
So yeah,
It's ruled by Jason.
you can't see it, but it is there. How's it doing? It's doing all right. It's at war against Kent. There you are.
Enough. With that donation, Sean, I think we've pushed past our next donation incentive.
Oh yeah, we are. Jambud has said if you don't want to de-anonymize, you can always whisper. You can. I'd need to be signed into Twitch, which I can now do, just in case a whisper is forthcoming. And I guess I'll try and keep an eye out for that. It's not so easy for me to see that. Ah, yes, we have a claim on Bear.
You can also whisper to me. I'm Benjamin Alborough in chat.
Ah, yeah, whisper to Jambud, please. Yeah, let Jambud take care of that. What are we doing? What am I doing?
What are you doing? We've got a claim on Bear.
Oh, hello. It is now Bearizona. It was originally going to be called Bernard, which wasn't actually that far away. Bernard would have become Bernard, I imagine. But Bearizona is better still. And it's another absolute good boy. Sickly, born ill, might not survive infancy. Oh, my court physician, Bishop Lidus Netikar 85 Mick, is worried about my newborn son. Bearizona is a feeble little thing, even compared to other infants. Lidus Netikar 85 Mick says he might not live to see his first birthday. Well, I got two choices. I say, please save my son, or do not save my son. Shall I assume that
It's the bot from the first episode, isn't
it? Yeah, it's the bot.
Is he the longest living of all custom characters? He might be.
66 is pretty old, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's just save. Spleeny says eat. Oh, well, it's a poll already.
Okay. In the meantime, Sean, I think we should probably get Cockholding.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah.
I think we're saving this, son.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that can't go any other way.
Yeah.
Is King's alone and can we shave him? Yeah, I'll chuck him something. We're just not picking up at... I'll need to give away land to shave him, which is really annoying because I don't want to. But it is a promise, so maybe I will. Let's are we getting cuckolded by the Pope, or we're getting cuckolded by the Pope, aren't we?
The Pope is cuckolding us.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Bearizona is now not sick, so everyone who said bad things about Niu Netikar 85 Mick can swallow their words like a bitter pill. Okay, let's get cuckolded.
Okay, so we want to char info this, and we want to add _lover, then our wife's character ID, and then the Pope's character ID.
Oh man, this already feels really bad.
Right. No.
Wife, then Pope.
I think so, yeah.
We got the same Pope. This is the same Pope that...
Same Pope, same guy, Sylvester II, yeah.
He's old.
Yeah. You know what, that's just more experienced.
Okay.
Oh.
They're now lovers.
Sucks.
The Pope is having an affair with my wife.
It really sucks.
That feels really bad.
hope...
I can't even see any effect of it, but I hate it.
It's just, you know, it's happening, you know?
It's just suspecting it's going on.
Yeah.
Cara has asked what's cuckolding. I think Ben can cover that.
Thank you, Sean.
Oh.
Cuckolding is the act of having a sexual relationship with another man's wife. Let's just let's put it like that.
Yeah.
a pretty neutral definition. I'd recommend scouring Urban Dictionary and so on if you want more.
Yeah, to be cuckolded is a source of great shame because someone else has slept with your wife, and it was depicted in medieval iconography as you would gain horns on your head, the horns of a cuckold.
Yeah,
and that's all you really need to know. Well, other than it's had a resurgence under kind of 4chan-y alt-right stuff as cucking.
Yes. It's different connotations.
Different connotations, but they've taken the same word. Name for the cuckoo bird. I never knew that, but that makes a lot of sense. Pissing myself, funny bear. Thank you very much for that £7 donation. It is time to duel the Pope. Oh, yeah, to spin. But in order to duel the Pope.
Not yet. We need to spin eventually.
I was just getting excited. Here we go.
I know.
Gates of Hell. Right, what an eventful stream.
Oh, nice.
Well,
okay. What is this? Sean, this is event 10,100. So 10,100.
10,100. The day the earth shook. The earth shook. The people screamed and buildings cracked. A cloud of foul-smelling air swept over the village, making torches and fire burn bright green for several hours. It took a couple of days repairing the crap buildings and salvaging items from a few older houses that had collapsed. Luckily, everyone escaped unharmed. I slowly walked through the city, examining the buildings and noting what remained to be repaired, when an excited peasant approached me. Without bothering with formalities, he told me about a giant crack in the ground just outside his farm. He wanted me to come and inspect it, and perhaps determine what to do with it. What's happening here? Why have we got so many Captain Barnacles?
I think they're talking about cuckolding.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all cuckolding. The chat, once again, proving their horniness and the ability to respond to things like that. These are demons, aren't they? Indeed, they're like red things with horns and tails.
I've only gone as far into D&D as to read some character descriptions to create a character for a campaign that never happened. And I think tieflings are half demons, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, I got two choices. Why do you bother me? I gain a flaming gap for 2 years, which means no one likes me because I've got a flaming gap, and I gain a chance to become lazy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, well, I get a flaming gap anyway, but also we continue the gates of hell. Thank you, Jade Mallow, for that £2 tip. I
feel like this may be in the spirit of the wheel. Well, what do you think? I feel like the first one is sort of we end the event chain.
Yeah, and I think people shouldn't choose that, and they won't. We have to put our faith in the heart of the chat. Yes. Thank you very much to. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Thank you very much to Jade Mallow. Well, because I said let's duel the Pope a bit too prematurely, I just feel like that's be another way out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jade Mallow, for that £2 donation. Let's rename the Golden Arms Second Amendment. Very good.
Oh, nice. Bear arms. You know, Sean, there's a game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses, which is the historical story of the Wars on the Roses, with characters called things like Henry VI. With the Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters playing card games.
That's amazing. When was it? Where was it? How do I play it?
It's on the PC. You can download it. Do it on the unpopular stream.
Yes. Someone please put that in Discord so I see it later.
Yeah, put it in Discord. So I think it came out about 15 whenever Yu-Gi-Oh! Was at its peak. Yeah, it's basically you play through the historic Wars of the Roses, but like Yugi is Edward IV or something.
What? That sounds amazing. Do you know there was a Pokemon game which is also It's a game set in
Yeah.
like feudal China, and
Pokemon Conquest.
Oh, you would know it. Yeah, I think it's Pokemon Conquest.
Yeah. I've not played. Hang on, the cat's back. I need to get him.
That's fine. They're screaming a lot next door, so let me know if you hear it. You can hear the screaming. Let's listen and see if we. Yeah, they're not going to sing Happy Birthday all night. You do that once.
Sorry.
Are we up to date on things we're supposed to have done?
Oh, what he's doing? He's going underneath. His name is Cal. He's run away. He wasn't happy. He was. Did you hear him meow in the audio?
I didn't quite get it.
I was trying to hold him up when he meowed. He's eating now. He's gone off. I'm glad that we saw him though. I'm glad that we got to experience the cat.
I loved it. A flawless beauty. What? Why is? I need to forbid my marshal from leading armies because he's just been leading an army that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm going to make Scylla Black my new marshal.
Yeah?
Well, because I don't want her leading armies, because I don't want her to die. But she can go and raise troops for me for a bit. And that frees up the other guy to lead armies without having to do any martial duties. So I think it's really smart.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, great. Carry on warring.
Well, I think I need to build up a bit more army. I used up a lot of army. The vision my wife had at a churching all those years ago was correct. Martinez is growing into an amazing girl. Great.
Just a reminder, Sean, this is the Child of Destiny.
I forgot we gave birth to the Second Coming. That's wicked, if you don't mind me saying so.
What trait? What? Yeah, well, the opposite of wicked. It is
divine. Benevolent. Thank you very much to Spleeny for that £2
Has she got
tip.
any?
Rename God's
Has she got
foreskin
any good traits?
crack filler. I'll check in just a second. Rename God's foreskin crack filler. Is there something I'm missing on crack filler? It sounds gross. Oh, this is a poll for everyone. A famous writer proposes to compose the family chronicles. Do I do it? Gain the trait proud? Or do I ignore him and gain the trait humble? But I've also disrespected the entire dynasty.
Yeah.
Crack filler. There you are.
I don't understand that either. Someone explain.
Yeah, I feel like I miss a lot of things through sheer ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy to throw this to a poll.
It's a song. I think.
A song about a foreskin? What, a famous foreskin-based song?
Or a type of paint?
A type
I'm not
of
sure. I really
paint.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. It's because there's a demonic crack in the ground. So this is to imply that we're going to use Jesus' foreskin to patch up the ground, like a bit of loose cloth.
We haven't confirmed how big the hole is and how small the foreskin is yet. I would say before we start.
I think we can make some. I would say we're coming from a position of absolute ignorance on the size of the hole, but we have, I'd say, a rough estimate of the size of the foreskin.
The size of the foreskin. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I have a pretty clear upper and lower bound for the circumference of Jesus' foreskin.
Yeah, fair enough.
Was it patronage that won?
Looking like it, yeah.
I think it must be patronage that won.
Nice.
Great. I need to raise a few more troops.
Technology as well.
I feel like you were saying something a little while ago, and I cut you off with several branching things that happened.
Oh no, I was. Well, yeah, no, it happens, isn't it? I was just technology, vaguely curious about our Child of Destiny. Basically.
Yes, I'm more than vaguely. I want to know. So, is it Martinez who's the Child of Destiny? She's strong?
Strong.
Genetically strong as well. Oh no! The Pope's died.
Oh.
So
Man.
the Pope that was cuckolding our wife is dead. No. Oh, this guy's crying. The new Pope is stressed and is actually crying constantly.
Well, it's because the last Pope just died. He's sad.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
God, he's thin. He's malnourished.
A malnourished crying Pope.
Yeah. Well,
we can still duel this Pope to the death if we want to, though.
You know how, like, debts can be inherited? But if you...
Yeah.
You max out credit cards. Oh.
Ha ha! He who laughs laughs longest. Finally, that narrow-minded boor, Pope Sylvester II, has left this fine earth, while everything will definitely be better without him. I've got a lot of extra time on my hands now. I'm glad Sylvester's gone, but it will get boring without him. And I find a new rival, which is my eldest son. I just pick fights with my eldest son because I'm bored because the Pope died. Or I don't do that. And I go,
okay,
he's dead, that's fine.
So bear in mind, we can only duel people to the death we are rivals with. So if... bear that in mind with the donation incentive. So when we get to £60, it's like, the previous Pope died, so carrying that on, it's like, do we just say this new Pope like inherits the occuldery related debts of the previous one? Or do we refocus our efforts on our son for no reason? But it's up to you, chat, to decide.
Yeah, you decide. No matter what, if it comes to the point where we duel the Pope to the death, we'll find a way to implement whatever anyone wants.
yeah, basically.
Okay, first vote. A lot of people don't want me to become mortal enemies with my eldest son and heir.
Yeah,
which is fair. That's really fair.
Yeah.
Are there any benefits to making your son your enemy?
Yes. If your son had really terrible traits and you didn't want him to inherit, you could then duel him to death.
Right, so the benefit...
I struggle to think.
I think I could duel anyone to the death in the world, right? Because I'm probably the strongest king in the world.
You're pretty strong. I don't know if you're the strongest in the world.
Really?
That's good, though.
Do you think I can search the whole world by personal combat skill? No, I can't. That's a shame.
If you sort by swords, the top person might have.
I'm the strongest king in the world. There's only one king that comes close, and it's this guy.
He's got 78 personal combat score. So yeah,
he would beat me in a one-to-one fight. Yeah. But 65. Doing well for 65. Would beat a bear in hand-to-hand combat.
I might have gone quiet, Imogen, because I've been lazy and sort of sitting back in my chair a bit more. So I'll go close to the microphone.
Just trying to build up some military so I can start stomping again.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it a little bit more because I'll stomp a lot faster if I've built up a... So basically we'll die soon. I wouldn't say so. We're 39. We could still live decades.
Good.
Health, unfortunately, is an invisible trait, so we never really see how we're doing and how likely it is we'll get sick and keel over. Yeah. We need to fabricate a new claim. What do we think? Yeah. Scotland or Wales? Yeah, Jambud, can you hear the neighbours? Can people hear my neighbours through my microphone? Because I could always, now that it's cooling off, I could always shut the windows again if it's a problem.
I can't hear you. Neighbours, rather.
Yeah, if you can't hear it, they're probably not coming through. They're not really as loud as they were. I need a new claim. Do we want Scotland or do we want Wales or do we want Brittany? We could do England, but I feel like practically we don't really want to. We want to get a foothold somewhere else.
Yeah, I'd say. Many options at our disposal. You should invest your technology points, Sean, while we're waiting.
In what? It's just military at the moment that I have options on.
Probably siege equipment or military organization, but like any of them are good.
Let's
Cavalry and
siege.
skirmish technique. Yeah, let's siege.
Siege is just seems so useful.
So good.
Oh, it's actually quite divided.
Okay.
I'm going to shut the window because the music is annoying me. Oh, hang on. I'll just put noise cancelling on my headphones. There we are. It's much better.
Yeah, that's good. I can't hear anything.
It looks like Scotland's going to take it.
Yeah, whereabouts in Scotland are we thinking? We're thinking the south. I don't, or like Argyll.
We should take what's nearest to us. So it's going to be Argyll or Galloway, I think.
Galloway's
And then-
good because that would be a bridge between
Yeah,
Bear,
it probably has to be Galloway.
Yeah.
I've changed my mind. I'm gonna shut the windows because I don't want this party immortalised for YouTube. So I'll be back in just a second.
I have a lot of parties. Me again, guys. How we doing? Let's get some Fs in the chat to confuse Sean when he comes back. And he'll be like, why are people putting Fs in the chat? It's too late now.
I'm back.
Oh,
Wales is now inching it.
and I vote for Scotland. Charcuterie, I love it.
Yeah, I knew Ben would be a charcuterie guy. What does F mean? What does F
big fan.
mean?
I don't know.
No one even started up the Fs or even said what the Fs mean. Everyone's just Fing. Is this the first spontaneous F?
This we'll never know.
Why is everyone doing F? I've never seen that. Normally people go F for this. Maybe it's F for charcuterie? Really, really unclear.
I know.
Oh,
That works in
can
mysterious
someone
ways.
vote,
doesn't it,
please?
chat?
Yeah, can someone vote so I know who to try and invade?
Oh, I'm gonna vote. Okay, done.
Oh no. I think if you voted, someone voted another vote that's cancelled yours out. Oh no, Scotland's won. Shut it down, shut it down. Scotland's won. 27 votes. We don't normally get anywhere near this amount of votes.
Yeah, Ava would usually come in to clinch this, but
Yeah.
not yet.
Okay, we got an event and then we will start trying to get a claim on Scotland. I think Ava's at a party. Well,
Hi,
some
Cara.
kind of distanced party somewhere. The lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully, she told me that my daughter Fluffy had insulted her again. 4
Oh
options.
dear.
Number 1, but my dear lady, you are fat. That...
See what I mean? Like they're obsessed with fat and weight and eating in this game.
Yeah, if I choose that, then Lady Barrington gets annoyed with me. But Fluffy gains honest and becomes happy with her upbringing. I could praise her honesty, and then people, including Cersei, become envious. I could tell Fluffy that honesty has boundaries, and she stops being honest. Or I punish her for being honest, and she becomes deceitful, and then loses her honesty.
Complicated.
They're always... These raising your children ones are very complicated options. I quite like it. It's not like a straight choice.
Oh yeah. It's sort of layered.
Sorry that you can't participate normally, Cara. I hope, I don't know, your signal sorts itself out soon. And that you are having a nice life, weekend and day.
Yes. There we go. Is that your ringtone, Cara?
Nothing wrong with that. Good, honest Fluffy. Honest, fluffy, but tone it down a little. Well, it's not honest, fluffy, but tone it down a little. It's just stop telling the truth. That's what happens. She just loses the trait honesty.
We want to raise a lying child.
Kind of, actually. Yeah, kind of.
Why? Why do you want to raise a lying child?
On my team, all my team should lie and everyone else should tell the truth, and then I'll win. Right?
That's game theory.
Yeah, this is a game. And I'm here to theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is yet again another anti-fat. But we're anti-fat. I feel like 3 is going to take it, but there's a lot in it. There's a lot in it. Could go either way.
Interesting how the phrase anti-fat has a different semantic meaning to pro-fat.
Well, you think that anti-fat just means fat, but it doesn't.
No, but it's got a distinct meaning to being pro-fat, I think.
Yeah, it's a difference between like...
Semantic.
Yeah, you can be against the opposition to something without being intentionally for the thing.
Specifically. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I can want someone not to make my house wet, but that doesn't mean I want someone to make my house more dry.
Why would you not want someone to make your house wet?
Well, I mean the interior. That's where
Why would they be doing that?
Well, I got plugs. There's plugs on.
What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you mean making the inside of your house more wet?
Yeah, that doesn't mean I don't want that, but I don't want the inside of my house to be more dry either.
I don't understand. More dry? Is it already a bit wet? Is it damp?
Well, I'd say any good house is a mixture of wet and dry. Sink, wet. Like the corridors.
All other parts of the house dry.
Well, I don't know. This bottle pretty wet on the inside. There's areas in the house which are supposed to be a bit wet. Okay, honest fluffy wins. Moving on. Moving on. Conversation changed.
Okay, fine.
Oh
God.
Oh, people are pressing F to make the house more dry.
We have some G's to make the house wetter, so we know what the balance is, and then we'll tie them against each other. Move the sinks.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't want that, but I don't want my house to become more wet either.
But you've got to. But like making your house more wet would be an integral part if you were, say, cleaning it.
I meant like on a permanent basis. I meant like someone else coming in with a hose. Or someone coming in with a desert. I don't want either of those things. So sometimes being anti one thing doesn't mean being pro the opposite.
I don't know if this metaphor is clearer than the thing that it's serving to clarify.
I think the thing you said before was better than... I
think I should be using my original statement to clarify your metaphor about the dry house. Not the other way around.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is true, but doesn't illustrate anything about the world.
It doesn't illustrate anything at all.
Well, no, it demonstrates one true thing about the world, which is I don't want my house to become wetter or drier. And I don't think anyone else does. And wetter means they come in with a hose, and drier means they come in with a hose, but the hose is full of sand. I don't want either of those things.
Oh, God.
Okay, back to war.
Back to the game.
Yeah, back to life.
Yeah. Are we declaring war?
Yeah. Honestly, none of these have a very good standing army. I'm going to make sure that I don't get into a fight until my troops are together.
Yeah, that's a good shout. We've almost reclaimed all of Southern Ireland.
Pretty wicked. Then it's Northern Ireland to go. We'll be away. Ah, what have we got here? While attending prayer early one morning, I noticed. Oh, it's just my brother. I'm just going to wake him up.
We had this. Yeah, we had this.
We get this all the time, and it just means one person in the Benedictine order is grateful that they didn't sleep through prayers and look like a sleepy fool.
Have actually leveled up in the Benedictine order. So what does that get us, Sean? Do we?
Very good question. We now can invite a holy ascetic to the realm, and we can teach virtues to landed characters
Or relatives. That's good. So you can give your heir good traits.
Yeah, let's go give
doubles
the
up your-
second coming a good trait.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I can't teach virtue. Why not? I need to have more devotion and not be a commander.
Oh yeah, fine.
So I probably should stop. The problem is, if I command armies, we win everything. So it's very tempting to command all the armies.
Yeah, fair enough.
But we can do all the teaching outside of wartime.
Sean, is pissing myself a wet country? Dwarven Sphere asks.
I'd say it has a wet populace. But if a population of
in a dry country.
Well, not necessarily a dry country. I'm starting with what I know for sure, and then I'll work backwards from that. So I know that the population of pissing myself must be wetter than average. But does that mean the country's wet?
Based on what?
Based on what? I'm just assuming they pissed themselves.
Oh, hang on. That's a new bit of law. I didn't realise that.
It's never been established. That's really new information.
So everyone is pissing themselves constantly.
Well, I believe a little bit in normative determinism, and I feel like if you're exposed to the words pissing yourself a lot, it will normalise pissing yourself to some degree. Like you'd think about it a lot.
Normalises pissing yourself.
Well, it would. If you lived in a country called Jump Up and Down, I just bet the people who live there jump more. If you lived in a country called Do a Forward Roll, you'd just see it a little bit more than average.
There are very real examples of this, where it's not like... So there's a street in London called Shoot Up Lane.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't mean that people shoot people up.
What, do you mean like heroin or guns?
Ether.
Do you have the stats for this, or are you saying probably not?
I do not have the stats for this, but I do
So
not
where's
think
this coming from?
Can someone bring up the Metropolitan Police crime statistics on Shoot 'em Up Lane, which I think is in Wood Green? Somewhere like that?
Spleeny Dotson brings up a good point that Ireland is an island.
Yes.
Well, hang on. Smimogen and Josie...
And Turkey isn't a Turkey.
Well, no, because
Greenland
Turkey isn't called Turkey in Turkish. Germany isn't called... Germs aren't called germs in German. And Hungary doesn't mean Hungary in Hungarian. And Greenland... Well, Greenland is called Greenland. But you can't become... You can't... That's a bit different. This is about... That's just a false description of the country. I'm talking about verbs that can be performed by the population. Oh, the people of Hash have progressed beyond our own technological level. I've stolen science from Hash.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Great. Turkey's called that because it's near a turquoise sea. So another correct example. If I was going to shoot up, yeah, you do it in Shoot Up Lane.
I don't think people do that. I don't think if you live in Shoot Up Lane, you become normalised to the idea of doing heroin.
But the thing is, I'm just working from like a set of intuitions. You just have different intuitions. The only way we're going to know is with well, it isn't. You just got an intuition of like, why would someone do that? So probably it doesn't happen. And I'm not arguing against that. I'm just saying all I can counter that is my intuition of they probably do slightly more on average.
I can't really come back to that with any more logic.
Well, that's what I mean. We just have feelings.
Here we. It has nothing. This is Night Screen post this. It has nothing to do with drug abuse nor gun crime. It's thought to be a reference to the way the old Roman road shoots suddenly upwards just after the station.
And that's something they do, and they're called what they do. So another probably another feather in my cap, I'd say.
Night screen, can you bring up the Metropolitan Police crime statistics for that specific area of London, please? And we'll compare it against the average for both the local community and London as a whole.
Yeah, but remember, it only needs to be a tiny uptick because we're only counting one street. So
That's
it only
fine.
means that one street has to have a tiny... That is negligible against a whole borough. So even if it had...
Okay.
And even if the other boroughs nearby had higher amounts... That doesn't mean that there isn't a statistical uptick in that one street. I'm not saying everyone shoots up. I'm saying that if you had 10 people living there and they could live on Shoot Up Lane or Don't Shoot Up Avenue, they're going to be more likely to shoot up on Shoot Up Lane, street,
Okay,
road.
so there does seem to be a lot of crime in this area, but I think that's because
Wonder
it's a
why,
main
eh?
road. On Shoot Up Hill. It's called Shoot Up Hill.
How many
Look at
people...
what crime stuff. I've got...
Can someone on maps give a rough estimate of how long the street is?
Having a look. It starts at Kilburn Station and it goes up to Cricklewood. So it's about, what's that, about a mile?
Where we did a thing. Are we invading Scotland?
I'm trying to work this out.
Yeah, can someone in chat remember this?
Vehicle crimes, violence. I'm not seeing any drug crimes. In fact, okay, 12 drug crimes.
There we go. And how many houses are on how many houses are on that hill?
If you compare it to Maygrove Road, that's different.
What do the stats say?
See?
Feels like it's saying something you don't like.
Hang on. Okay, I have to compare it to the local area. So Kilburn, including Shoot Up Hill, 12 drug crimes. And let's see, no. So 12 drug crimes. Now let's go to another slightly different area in Camden. Fordwich Road. What? We'll do this. Crime. Okay, let's do this, don't we? W2.
Pete Underlease bring up a good point. Kilburn might be good to look up violent crime.
Be unbelievable.
And arson.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so this is in another NW2. This is Churchill Road in Brent. Drugs 13.
How long's the road though?
We're going. This is Willesden. This is the Willesden High Road. So this is a long road.
Great. So of course they'd have 13. It's a long road. Shoot Up Hill's not a long road, is it?
It's a longish road.
Oh, longish. I'm not saying everyone shoots up. I'm saying they're more likely to shoot up slightly. I'd say 10%.
Because of the name.
Yeah.
I think that's terrible.
Because you'll be thinking about shooting up all the time. If I lived in Havertwix Cottage and I'm out of the shops and I want a chocolate bar, I'll probably get more Twixes.
I am looking up multiple different other neighbourhoods.
We got a poll to do here. Fluffy asks if a tree falls in the woods. Yeah, go on.
Windsor Road. Let's see what we've got there. Drugs 13.
Yeah.
Where's this? Uphill Camden. That's 12. Where are we? Let's keep some loading the same. Drugs 14 in Dollis Hill. Yeah.
How long's the hill? How
average.
big's the hill?
It's by area, including the hill. So it's by local, by like community, and then the hill is the main part. The road is the main part of that community.
What are the other? Because the other streets could be called "Don't Do Drugs" cops or whatever. So you don't know. I'm saying that you can't.
You know what? I'm happy to devote a whole stream to this.
Not me. We need to get a couple more years under the belt. Well, maybe, I don't know.
I do not have access to all the facts. Someone pointing out in the chat that the crime stats only means the one that caught, so there could have been like sort of some shoot up and runs.
See, I'm betting, right, in a place called Shoot Up Hill, they're shooting up so much, they're not getting caught. There's a culture of shooting up.
You know what? I'm actually going to be in the area on Monday.
Yeah, that's what we need. Well, hang on, what are you going to do when you're there?
Hands on. Well, that's between me and
my dealer.
Yeah, me and my dealer, and the people I'm going to shoot.
My victims. Renamed
Yeah.
Unnamed Pissing Myself Kingdom to Shoot Uphill. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will probably...
Oh my god.
Maybe... You got any preferences? In the meantime, we've got to school Fluffy a bit more. Fluffy asks, if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody there to hear it, does it make a noise? I could say, good question. Why don't you think about it in your own time? Fluffy gets a bit smart and might stop being shy. Or I go, that's dumb. Can you not think about that? And then Fluffy might become diligent or arbitrary. Oh, there's Fs. F alarm has done its job. F alarm has done its job.
Oh, we were on a different scene.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We don't need an alarm. I saw the F alarm has done its job anyway.
The F alarm's good. The F alarm I like.
Well, the F alarm originally was supposed to play a sound cue when it hits 10, but I've disabled that for this. Towers or whatever, the F alarm is disabled. There's just some of the architecture left here. I didn't advertise it in the overlay, so I thought people wouldn't do it, but obviously that was wildly naive. Poll.
So was it one of the unnamed kingdoms? So I think the big ones are probably going to be Lotharingia. That's a big one.
No. It's the word kingdom is used, but it's a kingdom inside Pissing Myself, so I think it's a county.
Oh, okay.
So I say we could go straight for Thomond because it's just quite big and visible.
It's also a bit hidden by the crown.
Yeah, all right. We could go with Kildare. We could go with Ormond. I'm trying to think which doesn't have villages. Oh, I think here you'll see it here. The horse won't always be here.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's do.
Yeah, North Connacht. What's that? Shoot uphill.
Uphill.
Huh? And then adjective is shot up.
Adjective is shot. Shot uphill. Yeah.
Yeah. The shot up wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Fluffy's going to be working this out. Philosophy is very good, Mono. I don't know if you've had praise for that, but you deserve praise. Uh-oh. Lady Barrington, my lover, is preggo. What wonderful news. Shouldn't have said uh-oh. I'm sorry, Lady Barrington. Uh-oh's not what...
Didn't think so.
It's not what you want to hear.
Very happy. Very happy.
Oh, my beloved half-brother Andrew Eldritch is concerned that he is still not married. He's 22! Let's get him married.
Is that immediately? Who do you want to marry him to? Could marry him to one of our daughters.
What's the benefit of marrying?
I mean, just we'd keep it in the family, I suppose. But we could marry them to a queen.
What, a foreign queen?
I think. So.
Oh, we could marry...
Blue Country.
We could marry him to Margot, Queen of the Blue Country. He might go live in France. But I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I'd say I see that.
Yeah,
always
we have
return if she died or something.
Pardon?
Always return if she died.
Is everyone okay with that? Do you think I should...
This means more bears.
Yeah, we should throw it to a poll. So one option is we marry Andrew Eldritch to the Queen of the Blue Country. How do I get off that? Or it could be... That's basically the highest royal we've got a chance to.
Yeah.
Could marry Martinus. Could marry Martinpus. And then beyond that, just courtiers, not really worth it. Those are your options. Martinus, Martinpus, or Margot, Queen of the Blue Country. Oh, what's this poll? What's this poll, Mono? It is incest. It is incest. You're right. Well, it's going to be included in the poll. Yeah, Mono got the poll wrong. New poll. Margot, Martinez, Martinpuss. Martinez and Martinpuss, absolutely that is. In fact, let's bring up Martinez to see exactly how that incest works via the family tree. So...
It's half uncle.
Yes, it's a half uncle.
So your half brother. Actually,
your father's half brother.
And also, she shares a grandmother with Andrew Eldritch's mother. So Andrew Eldritch's mother, her grandmother.
The options are Margot, Queen of the Blue Country, Martinez or Martinpuss. And just to clarify, if they're underage, we betroth them. So they're betrothed, and when they become aged, the marriage goes through.
Yeah. Immortality is not passed down through lineage.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Is incest?
Is incest passed down through lineage? If you marry your cousin, yes.
Yeah.
Then,
good to keep that in mind. I think it's going to be Blue Margot. I think, quite correctly, the chat not mega queen on incest. Great sentence.
Yeah, done. Yeah. That marriage. He marries the immortal horse bear.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the horse is culturally a bear.
Yeah. It has the portrait of a child horse because he was given eternal youth. Yes,
that's done my head in. Because the portrait of an immortal adult horse is like lightning bolts and stuff, but because it will never age into an adult, it will never look like that.
It looks like a small horse. Maybe it's a Shetland pony.
Yeah, headcanon Shetland pony. Looks like Blue Margot has got it. Arranged betrothal. How old is she? Okay, so about 3 years the marriage will go through.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to. I'll find him someone nice.
Yeah.
Great. The war is going well. The crusade has gone well. Broadly, things have gone well. There's been no major upsets. There is a problem that I have, a flaming gap. Great. The marriage has gone through, or the betrothal has gone through. Oh, I owe money to Jewish money lenders.
You should pay that back.
I'm going to pay that back right now. Okay, so now I've gone from being mega rich because of the Crusades, but I've spent most of that now, so I'm back to non-rich.
So Sean, we're coming up to about 10:30ish. So in terms of what we want to accomplish for the rest of today, what are you thinking? Should we see if we can try and finish off Northern Ireland?
What? Try and war all of these things? I'd say that can happen in the background of other stuff. Like, I don't know if it's worth... It'd be nice to try and set our sights on...
We could see if we could become feudal.
That would be lovely. Cannot start a new... We've got 7 years to go. I'm going to start this... Oh. This is kind of a boring decision. I've never known a bad side from just going and comforting your lover. It's not worth polling because it's just... I don't know why they might give you that choice. I'm going to start this war just to keep our claims going. We've got a new technological advance. What do you reckon? Oh, there's loads of Fs.
It's all the same, really. Improved keeps or castle infrastructure always good.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, there for Jambud.
Jambud is struggling with the noises the neighbour is making. Nice, thank you very much, Matatat. £7 spin, spin, spin.
Oh, nice.
Where's that going to put us in terms of total? Oh, wow, that puts us up to the £60 dual Pope to the death. Okay, so first we'll spin. Maybe I'll do a war in the background while we do this stuff, like slow war.
Sounds good.
Because we just need to like, this is all stuff we can do. We're not too worried about these wars. We just need to go through the motions of them. Oh, thank you very. Oh, double spin. Thank you very much, Mono, for that £7 donation. Well, while I'm just putting my troops together, let's get the first spin done.
Do it.
We're a pirate.
Oh, nice.
Quite a straightforward one.
So this involves ripping out one of our eyes and one of our legs.
Oh no.
So, to match with our arm. Sean, this is add_trait space 1_eyed.
1_eyed. Yep, we now have one eye.
Add_trait space 1_legged. And finally, add_trait space pirate.
We're now a pirate. Let's just take a look at what that looks like. So we can see that we've got a bandage on our head. We are one-handed. Better at... Oh no, we already had that. One-eyed. Pagans like us more. People with one eye like us more. We've got one leg. Better at learning. Same trait opinion. Very similar to one hand. And then where would I find pirate?
Next to berserker.
Pirate. Prestige, martial, personal combat skill, Germanic opinion is up, reformed Germanic opinion is up, and other pirates will like us. We're now conclusively a pirate.
Pete and or Lise, you can take away many more parts than this, I can assure you. This is only the beginning of our self-mutilation.
Yes, two popes dead in one stream. There's a good chance. I think that our duel with the Pope is going to go a lot worse because we have become a pirate. Just to keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's not great.
What is our personal combat skill? It's a lot lower than it should be. We're a gigantic bear. Just going to send this army towards that army. Keep that in the background while we do our next wheel spin.
Again. Nice.
And then we're going to duel the Pope to the death. Oh no. Do we want this? Cthulhu is here.
Well, the wheel has...
Who's this army? Who's this? Hang on.
Sure. Oh, yes.
Who's this army here? The Bai China army.
Oh, yeah, I think... ally.
Alright, I can deal with it. It's not great, but it'll be fine. No, do you know what? I'll leave it. They can't siege.
Ready for the event, Sean?
Yeah, I think the chat's ready. Go on then.
Event 6354.
This feels like the kind of thing that could just kill us. 6354, yeah? Since the incident some weeks ago, I have felt uneasy. I took a walk along the coast to clear my mind and found a small village where the people claim to worship the Old Ones, gods older than even those of the Catholic faith. They invited me to join in their rituals and showed me a dusty old grimoire written by a mad Saracen. I must study this grimoire. Well, I guess we're on an event chain now.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's see how it pans out. What else was there? Oh god, now we got to duel the Pope to the death.
Oh yeah, so we have to add him as okay, so we need a bit of setup for this. We need to add him as a rival. And then we need to change our focus to war.
Ooh. Intense study of the grimoire has gained me much knowledge. I have devised a ritual to awaken the most powerful of the Old Ones where he sleeps. Dead but dreaming in his watery tomb beneath the ocean, the cult has prepared the ritual attire and is gathering the necessary sacrifices. Tonight he will wake.
King Funnier puts on a black robe and wizened old hat.
Yeah, that's a reference to an old chat log, right?
Yeah, it is. I put on my wizard's cloak and magic hat, yeah.
The cult has gathered for the ritual on the shore of the black and stormy sea. The chanting begins. Fungli Muglafra. And in the depths of the dark water something stirs. Oh, okay. To chat, do we Here he comes. We gain 100 piety and die. Or what have I done? I commandeer a longboat. So we're looking death in the face for
no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, what do we gain for dying? We get 100 piety to die.
It's not great. It's not a great trade-off. Stop. I think we actually engage with Cthulhu.
Oh, if we try to stop.
We're towards 2, aren't we?
Oh, I'm going to go and fight Cthulhu. I've only got one eye, one arm, and one leg. But you're right, I'm a pirate.
You have got a golden arm.
Yeah, I just don't know if the sex appeal of a golden arm's going to swing it in a fight against Cthulhu.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Well,
with the arm.
Which one?
Yeah, well.
No way a golden arm's actually more powerful than a bear's natural arm.
It's like gold is one of the softest metals.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Stop's won it by a mile, so let's just
go for it. Happens.
Deeply suspicious of people who voted 1. Okay, we're going to try and I steer the longboat through the raging waters towards the monstrous creature. It stood as tall as a castle tower, with the body of a man and the head of a great tentacled beast. I knew that I had awoken it from where it slept beneath the waves, and that it was here to end the age of man. There was only one thing I could do. Ramming speed. A fateful collision. Oh. I awoke in my own bed, weak and sweating. The servants told me they'd found me on a shore, naked and half drowned. I asked them about the creature and the ship, but they only looked at me with worried eyes and shook their heads. It seems I am the only living witness to these events. I must put them to print, gain 100 prestige. Fools, I saved you all. Martial, intrigue, personal combat skill. I gained the trait Godslayer. Come on! That's great.
Are we putting this to a poll? I suppose we have to, don't we?
We do have to. But, come on. Godslayer? Yeah. What traits? Godslayer and Pirate and Berserker. Pretty good bear.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, if you slay a god, what else are they going to call it?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Yes, lots of 2s.
Yeah, I'm glad we're getting
highly
Godslayer.
Prestigious log versus Godslayer. Yes.
I think Godslayer's taken it. I think Godslayer's got it. Yeah, personal combat skill's really going to help because we're just about to duel the Pope, and then I think we're going to wrap up there because I don't think we're going to top dueling the Pope tonight.
Yeah, I think that's good. So, Sean, this one requires a little bit of a setup.
Yeah. Let me just see if I can clear this war, just in case something terrible happens. Because these allies keep arriving, and it's really worrying me that I need to actually be more engaged in this war. Then we'll finish on dueling the Pope. Okay, I won that. Ooh.
Oh, get organizer. I would say that. I mean, just.
Yeah. It's just when it comes to winning wars,
by far.
Yeah.
Far the best trait.
Should I?
The other.
I should take my my war goal, right?
Yes.
And then deal with everyone else. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly what you should do.
I'm just going to deal with this. This is just to the chat. I'm just going to deal with this because. Oh. Bjarn, the new Bjorn. New boy. Oh. What do we want to do? Legitimize Bjarn? Acknowledge him, but not full legitimacy. Pisses off Cilla Black. Or denounce the child. It will affect just how the people feel about me, that are directly involved in really obvious ways. Legitimize, acknowledge Bjarn. Bastard, that's it.
It's just a bastard, yeah.
Legit bear.
Some barnacles too.
Claim Bab. I think they're always going to want these bears to be fully proper dynastic bears.
We've got lots of heirs, Sean. We've got like 6 or 7 children now.
Isn't that terrible under Gavelkind?
Really? Yes, but if we were well, hopefully we won't die when we duel the Pope.
I think the Pope's going to kill me.
We'll see. But if we can last 7 years past that, then we can reform feudalism.
Can we definitely? What do we need in order to do that? Has the law high tribal organisation?
That's it. Just need to wait until that time.
Oh.
And then there's an intrigue option.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah, hopefully next stream we get feudalism, which sounds dry, and I guess it is, but it'll be. Oh, what one? The obvious one, legitimise. Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh.
Let's clear this war.
Rename Bjarn Little Captain Barnacles. It would be my pleasure. Renamed it after his dead brother that he never met. Oh, and thank you very much for that £2 tip. How do we do Lidl in that way? How do you even pronounce that?
L-I-L.
And then,
because you're cutting out. Yeah, like that.
And how do you even say it? How would you say Lil Captain? Lil Captain Barnacles.
Nice.
Okay, war.
This one doesn't get cancer.
Don't even say that.
Yeah, once we siege on that province, we should have it. Bag.
This is just 16 people who can't achieve anything. Then we got 2k here, but where are they going?
I mean, because they know they can't attack us because they would probably lose.
Yeah, but they're not sieging.
Actually, not a horrible idea. If you've got an army that's roughly the similar size, actually not a horrible idea to let them siege down the province, because then they're going to lose some troops to attrition.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm losing more than I expected to. Ever since you lost your limbs, you have started seeing things in a new light. Animals seem to consider you less frightening. They approach you more often than your courtiers. Whether or not it is pity or affection, you will never know. This one particular bird seems to have the intention of being your most loyal friend. A parrot that hates everyone, but likes sitting on your shoulders. My new best friend.
Excellent.
So I've got a bird pet.
Pirate, Sean.
Rourke.
A parrot sits on your shoulder.
Best friend. King for the Heir gains loyal parrot. You're better at combat, but not as good at diplomacy. There's my bird.
Brilliant.
Loyal parrot.
A pirate, Sean.
Menacing looks attracted a bird with a bad attitude.
Nice. I've almost won this. Getting there.
Yeah, and given this, the AI seems to be confused here, so I don't think I'm in threat. And if I just win the war, then all the allies will go away.
Yes, they will. It won't be long now.
Let's do the Pope fight while we're waiting.
We can start it in the background. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is add them as a rival.
Okay. Oh, so I need to bring up the popes.
Yeah. Add _ rival and then your character IDs together.
In which order?
Either, really, I think.
Oh yeah, why would it matter? It's not like pollinate, is it? Where if you mix it up, it changes what happens quite a lot.
Makes you Empreg.
Did that work?
Hover over him.
He's very angry with me now, so I think so. Yeah, rival, minus 100.
Yeah. Then you need to go into your character focus, which is on your character screen.
Oh yeah, and change that to war?
War, yes.
We've won this war, just on the subject of war. Okay, and then troops go away.
Cat's back.
Nice.
Oh. I'm saying, sitting over there. Yeah, and now, the Pope again?
Yeah.
Duel.
Is this another Pope? This is the third Pope. No, it's not.
This is the Pope after the last one. But he inherited the debts of the cuckoldry based debts of the previous.
Yeah, the cuckoldry was done by the station of the Pope, not the individual, right? It's like the President of America.
That's how,
You're not yourself.
Yeah,
you act in your capacity at office. So the Pope,
yes.
the position of Pope, had sex with Cilla Black, who is my wife.
Yes,
That's the law.
Acts in the position of the wife.
Yeah, exactly. So the Vatican itself has fucked my wife. So we're going to
In a way, you are dueling St. Peter's Basilica.
Yes, exactly. That's how it should be understood.
Okay, here we go.
After this happens, I will become known as a priest-hater.
I mean...
Yeah, apparently it's considered uncivilized to have a fist fight with the Pope.
This is provided that you win.
Yes. And the Pope does look like Will Andrews, actually. I think that's a really good point. One that should be acknowledged before I kill him. There's a Will Andrews resemblance, I'd say. Maybe not.
Yeah, he does.
Kill him. All right, we in? In for a penny?
Yeah, we're in. For a penny. Did you kill him? Oh, it should come up.
I don't
Play.
know. Oh, yeah, click play. Like, there'll be an event that comes up now. The duel.
Oh, yeah.
The spineless, drivelling blasphemer, Pope Eugenius III, has refused my challenge. Oh, but because of my high intrigue skill, I can force him to accept. I've got a 78% chance of trying.
Roll those dice.
I'm rolling it. The duel. While attempting to talk some sense into him in regards to him declining my duel, I have decided to sneak into his temple. Fidgeting with the dagger in my sleeve, I have a good feeling about this when suddenly I hear people shouting, "Who goes there?" they demand. I'm surrounded by guards. I'm here to inspect the facilities. Oh no! I make a run for it.
Oh no.
So what do we do in a situation like this? We've done our best to make a thing happen. We could just roll it again and try and duel the Pope. Because we didn't
Want to? It
Yeah, sure.
was like a null event. It was like a null event. So it wasn't like anything changed.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a hard and fast rule. We just know that was unsatisfying. So we're just going to try again.
Yeah. We can't. Shit.
We have to duel the Pope again in
6 months.
In 6
3
months.
months.
Well, I guess
in
that's
February,
what we're going to duel the Pope. Hang on, when can we do it? We can duel again.
1st of March.
Yeah, on the 1st of... So I'll put that in promises.
Okay, yeah. We're going to start the next one with a duel, I think.
Duel Pope. And we'll just remember the next one starts up with our next legitimate legal duel with the Pope.
Yeah.
That'll have to be it.
Yeah, keep on trying.
What have we achieved then? We finished our crusade in Jerusalem. There's Jerusalem there. We earned that. Then we came back home. We've conquered all of the south of Ireland. This place has become Shoot Up Hill. We got the foreskin of Jesus. Yeah, that was pretty important. We had a long argument about Shoot Up Hill and a dry house. Not really part of the legacy of the... It's just part of the history of the stream rather than the history of pissing myself. We became a pirate.
Yes.
We became a berserker. We chopped off our own arm and replaced it with a wooden arm, which also sort of technically exists.
Golden arm?
Yes, our golden arm. Where did I get wooden from? Yeah, called the Second Amendment. We got a Cadbury's finger, a sponge finger, a crack filler because the gates of hell have opened up in pissing myself.
We fought and killed Cthulhu.
We killed Cthulhu. We have new children. We have Lil Captain Barnacles, Bearizona, Martine Puss, all new. We have a parrot. Cilla Black's doing okay. Cilla Black's got a claim on the middle of Italy. Just keep that in mind.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, we can invade Italy on behalf of Cilla Black.
Nice. Time.
Well, there's some other renamings. Oh yeah, Man became Bear, and the Faroe Islands have become the Barrow Islands. That's what we have to remember, because it's not often the map's going to scroll up above Scotland.
Yeah.
And I
stole
think
some technology from Hash.
that's quite a lot. So all in all, I think we've got quite a lot done.
Are we any closer, Sean, to putting a bear in the College of Cardinals?
That's a really good question. Oh, Bishop Baloo. I don't know. I feel like no is the answer, because the people that are doing well, tell you what, that bot from the first stream, Ludus Netikar 85 Mick, has a good chance, but Baloo's nowhere close.
I think that come next stream, might be able to twist the wheel so that maybe it helps Baloo along a little bit. I think.
Yeah. How do people feel in the chat about that? Should we try and get some more things to? Because the Pope papacy is hard
and also Belarus
impossible.
and Kings of Leon.
Belarus, yeah. Kings of Leon needs to be shaved. Ooh, thank you very Dark Hazard for that £2 donation. Rename Turkmenistan to highly flammable as a prophecy of the gates of hellfire. Turkmenistan. I don't know if we can, because it's going to be a Muslim country, isn't it, Turkmenistan?
We could possibly rename, if you go to the right a bit further, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Turkmenistan is probably, it's in that area, that sort of Central Asian area. So we might be able to rename one of them if there's like a Zoroastrian or a Tengri one.
Yeah, and we won't die if we become Zoroastrian.
Yeah. Or Usturt.
Muslim. Oh, I'll sort by religion. Orthodox.
Orthodox.
Yeah, great. Orthodox Christian. Right. So let's rename. Is this Turkmenistan? Is this plausibly Turkmenistan?
His culture is Turkish.
Oh well, perfect. Okay. Then we will do this guy. Usturt will become highly flammable.
Absolutely. And Rutheni will become Belarus. Or has it already become Belarus? I think it already did.
Yeah, didn't we already done that? Belarus, let's go find it. There already is a
Ruthenia. Didn't do it.
How did we not do that? Alright, let's just do the both of these things. Huh. So this is Belarus. It's going to be huge.
Turkmenistan is a little bit south of there.
Okay, we'll do with Turkmenistan in just a second.
We can't get the exact place right because we don't have the DLC to switch into Muslim characters. I feel like
I could get it. I could get the Muslim characters DLC if it helps us out. Like we have nearly died a couple of times because of that problem.
I think it might be something we can look into, definitely.
Hang on, we must have done Belarus because I'm now thinking Belarusian versus Bela. We must have done it because we thought about Belarusian versus Belarusian.
And yeah, I don't know what happened there. We'll check the VOD. Check the VOD afterwards. He definitely didn't.
We definitely didn't. So let's just do it now. If there's two Belaruses, then so be it.
Yeah.
And we'll fix it next time if it turns out this is wrong.
Or you put the adjective in the
You're right.
Name.
Belarus with an E? Or Belarus? Belarus.
No E. That's one.
Okay. I'll put like
Very nice.
Inspect Belarus. And then let's try and get
Sturt.
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely switched something to Belarus. Let's see if we can find the other Belarus. And yet, if we did, it would have been over here.
Yeah. Mysterious.
It might be that I just didn't click OK and it just was a human error.
Yeah.
It's not something to worry about now. Let's. So basically, I can't go any further south because it's all Muslim, which is death, essentially. Oh, Zoroastrian. Zoroastrian I could do.
I don't know what DLC you need for that.
Although they're all
I
saying...
can't remember.
Let's just do what won't make us die, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we said to put what to a vote?
Or Belarusian or Belarusian. It doesn't matter, really.
Spruce Beetle said they can see it, but it's written vertically. Yeah, it's here. It's the same thing. This is all one same big country, the one that's written vertically. It's just represented in two ways. Let's just do this, because it's like getting to 11 now, and I want that. That's like when it needs to end, really.
Time.
If this needs to be fixed up for next time, so be it. I'm happy for that, but now I think it's bedtime. Great, this didn't disable the game.
We didn't die.
Highly flammable.
What's the adjective for highly flammable? Highly is kind of...
Probably flammable, then in brackets,
flammably?
highly.
That's good. Right, nice. So is that us for tonight then? Should we wrap up?
Yeah. I think I did earlier a little kind of wrap up of what we've achieved. It's been quite a lot. It's been a fun stream.
Yeah, it's been good.
This will go up on YouTube with the rest. Yeah, thank you for joining us. We'll be back. We'll be back next time, and we'll keep being back until either the Bears of Pope or the Dynasty has been absolutely squashed into the dirt.
Absolutely. Are you feeling? How hot are you feeling, Sean? Do you feel
less
like you
hot?
Got over the hump.
I'm over the hump because
Got over
just well, not globally, but like it's night time.
Yeah. Sort of less sun.
Spangle, I'll add that to the to-do list for next stream. I've just written it in. Cool, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. As ever, this is the schedule. Wednesdays is Meme Machine, Fridays the Unpopular stream, and Saturdays is King Morl. From myself and Ben. We'll see you next time. Live good lives. Have you got a little moral to end on, Ben?
I'd just like everyone to drop some respectful H's in the chat for history, please.
Oh, I'll match you on that. A few histories and a few Captain Barnacles.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care.
Take care. God bless. Love life and live life.
Off.
Good night.
Live, laugh, love.
Cheers. Live, laugh, history.
Bye.